on stage, Crouch? Ooh.
Hello, everybody. We're live on YouTube
Hello.
now.
Oh, God. Who decided that was a good plan?
Welcome to Legends of Logomancy, the, I'm going to say, 75th percentile best D&D stream this side of YouTube this month.
I haven't released my podcast yet. You be quiet, sir.
The metrics on these are unavailable at this time.
Ah, I see.
JR, how's it going?
Good. Just a bit better a week. Fully recovered, I think now. So
Good. No more terrible drudgeries.
yeah, hopefully.
Get out there and enjoy the spring sunshine, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let the sun burn it out of your body.
Sun is a deadly laser.
Yeah.
I love it.
is.
Ken, how's you?
I'm doing really well. A nice person got me a wicked piece of flair that I can maybe get the flare off on the camera.
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
And,
nice.
that was a nice
Ooh.
little official handoff there. A little bit of merch that I think we got going on sometime soon.
Yeah,
Other than that,
Ooh.
I think it
Pretty.
accompanies very nicely with my favorite colors and my favorite t-shirt.
Indeed.
So.
I hit up some folks and got them done up for GameCon Canada here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I take the
Um,
plastic seal off? That's the next question.
Yeah, you got to peel it.
Ooh, that's
Save
the
those
most satisfying
peelings,
part.
folks.
When,
Yeah,
I,
seal in the freshness.
So I
So
also took all my fingernails off the other day, so
when we
It's-
first got them, I'm like, why are half of these things scratched? And it's the plastic.
it's just the plastic seal. They look fine, folks. Great products from a great distributor.
But yeah, we're going to be at GameCon June 23rd to the 25th,
Yeah.
running the Make-A-Wish booth. We're partnering with Kobold Press, and we're going to be handing out some books, and we'll have a little bit of swag, trying to promote and raise money for our Roll for Wishes campaign come October. So,
Don't forget your 10-foot poles, folks. We never get tired of that joke.
woohoo! Getting an early start on stuff. So, one of our partners, XL Bruco, is actually going to be there as well. They're doing some of the catering and that. And yeah, strut around, check them out. If you're a longtime viewer or a member of our Discord, we have a couple of weekend passes and tickets and stuff for GameCon for people. So if you're not already on the Discord, jump in. Links are in the doobly-doo, and you can come in and ask. I'll make a channel for it so it doesn't go into general. Mac, how are you?
You don't want like a bunch of people being like, "Give me tickets now."
Oh, they
Nah.
can, but I
Well,
only
we'll
have so many.
We'll slow mode it, and we'll make sure there's a random bot for dice rolling. Of course.
That's what Carl's for. Carl is that turtle bot that keeps muting you, Ken.
Yeah, I know, because I keep trying to share wicked lore in the Discord, and it's like, no, we don't need 10 photos from TikTok about Minecraft. Please, sir.
Yes.
Yep. It's like I think if you upload more than 5 at a time,
Yeah.
6. 6 was the hard limit.
There it is.
How's Mac?
I'm all right. It's very warm.
hmm
The sun is a
too-
deadly laser.
Too warm, one might say.
Mhm.
But I have a sub and some iced tea. So that helps.
He's talking about a sandwich,
new-
folks.
No new Gundams.
I was gonna say, what kind of
Haven't-
sub we talking about over here?
Haven't finished a Gundam yet.
He sprung for
I'm-
Subway, did not ruin himself financially with a solid gold Macross,
The-
anything.
The safe word is Jared.
Oh, is that too soon, or is that just wrong?
Oh no! Oh
I've
no! That's
started
not a safe word.
building my big one with the giant wings.
I see.
Is this the one you showed us last week?
Oh, the wings.
Did you just say,
that's
is
right.
that a big one?
The wings are like 2 feet, right? That's the problem with these
Yeah.
things, is the wings
No.
get ridiculous.
Is
But I
that
feel like,
the
is that a
big, one?
But like that's the other normal size.
The big one.
Yeah.
It's not my biggest, but it is a big one compared.
I mean,
to
it is a little cold out right now. So
Man, the audio for this on the podcast is just going to be stellar.
But yeah, so no, nothing cool going on. Just surviving. You know how it is.
you saw my house for the first time,
I did see your house. It's
Thank-
true. It's a good house, everybody. You
And-
should.
and nobody died from eating or drinking spicy things this time.
Did you bring
Nor
that out
did
at
they
all?
die last time.
We put it away
Disclaimer.
before you got there. It was wise to do so. Melissa got
Did
her
anyone-
sight back immediately.
Did Melissa take a shot of it?
Yeah.
She did. She took a swig,
Whew.
sir.
I'll show you the video later. I think I'll throw it in the Discord.
You get her permission first, sir.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah, it's fine.
promotional material without the tags.
No, we got a
We got
backside
private.
crewing. Brian, how are you?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Good. Working. Yeah. It's been a pretty chill week. Just kinda
Failing
rinse
as an
and repeat day after
artificer?
day. Yeah, the artificer fun is yeah.
Is
Can't wait
that
to
a
get
safe
back
for
into
work shot though?
flippies.
Can we post gore in this video? Is that okay?
I mean,
Now,
the carnage that's on your floor right now.
Sir, the murder that took
Oh,
place
that,
5
yeah.
seconds before we started
This
talking.
poor fucking chair. This is a representation of harm chair in the middle of the battle last time, where it got obliterated, and now I
It
have
got
to cast
smoked in one
mending
hit,
on
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a man
did.
who's made his whole career around sturdy armchairs.
Yeah, this is a travesty.
Yeah.
Flippy would not
just-
be happy with this.
I have to say, it's a little coincidental that you broke a chair beside a stripper pole. Because it feels like you were trying to like spin with the chair, like sitting in
The
it.
stripper pole
No,
was simply
I-
asserting dominance in the household. That's all.
I just had to move the piece of shit over so I could actually sit on something else. I was sitting right here. I was
Now I
doing a
have
thing,
Adam
and then it
Sandler
just
songs
like
stuck in my head.
bent out.
Just gave up on life.
Yeah,
Piece
it's
of
just
shit
a
chair.
shitty metal welds. And,
Well, no.
yeah,
Well,
If it was metal, it wouldn't have sheared in half.
Technically, that's how I broke my last chairs. The plastic
blocked?
didn't break.
I believe the pneumatic also punched you in the butt.
The metal broke on my
Yeah.
last chair.
Just funk. Yeah.
That said, only sometimes a sponsor. These Secret Lab chairs are
Yeah.
fucking comfy as hell.
yeah. I
Yeah, I mean-
might have to look into that. I was like, the cool thing about L's shitty fucking chair on the ground there,
Oh, such
Is that-
that dead chair?
it didn't have like a back. Like it was something where you just
Oh,
hold
it was one of
yourself
those
up on
ergos that forces
Yeah.
you to hunch your back because
Yeah.
it never supports you.
eventually, because yeah, it just. But it was quite comfy, and it opened up the space as well because we don't have a lot of space. So having a giant wing back is like it just kind of closes things up. Anyway,
Time for a yoga
it's
ball.
what we're dealing with right now.
No,
so
it's time for him to put a ring in the ceiling above his desk and droop down a hemp hammock.
yes, a sex swing to go next to the fucking.
Not even a
pole.
segue, just straight into the joke.
Just straight into the sex swing joke. Absolutely,
I like it.
It would be comfy. You would sit there, you know.
Folks,
Look,
I love you,
I'm all
but
about
this is my
hammocks,
party,
man.
and I'm stuck with it.
I have a hammock. I got nowhere to put it right now. I'm fucking. It's too bad. But this is my response to the chair being broken. Is
That's
here's
about
all.
That
R.I.P.
that
chair.
said, when last we left our heroes, Flippy.
Mm.
Yes. Oh, I suppose I could even do this now. We started our last session being serenaded by Errant's gothic song of rest after the battle with one of the giant twins. After stowing the radioactive rock in the bag of holding, the party heard wailing howls coming from the wilderness. Seeking shelter, we worked together to find a cave, and after several attempts from our shorter lizard folk friends and our goblin buddy, we did manage to find a ski-free hill with a cave on the top of it. After Jub Jub approached the cave and launched a firebolt into the darkness, he declared it is all safe before immediately being grabbed by a yeti, starting initiative. After a hard-fought battle with paralyzing gazes, cold breaths, and friendly fire even, we fell the couple of adult yetis and discovered their babies. Deciding to keep them, we fortified the cave and hunkered down for a long rest. Fortified, yes. Almost.
No. Keeping them.
Oh, well, we get to that.
Kept him for 8 hours.
We fed them a couple of chickens and sent them on the way. It's fine. During the night, we bantered and chatted, fed some baby yetis, and heard those wailing howls again, and apparently got scryed on by the other twin very forcefully. Sprocket was told that he had taken everything from them. Errant, on his watch, saw some green eyes staring at him before retreating to the wilderness again. And come morning, we had a nice meal of chicken porridge. We had a morning challenge to the sun, as usual. And we saw a redistribution of the bag of holding. And we left those Yeti babies to the wild and returned to the scene of the fight with the gravediggers and the twin. We found that her body had stumbled off overnight somewheres. we decided not to follow it. We found other paths, path of multiple feet, we assumed to be the dogs. They seem to have come across the scene as well and left heading in a different direction. So we also came across some of that ooze again, that green slime. Seems like some sort of congealed fat or secretions from a creature. So after tasting the ooze, I threw up, of course. We contacted...
There's a verbatim, minute-by-minute log of what we've done last week.
It was almost done.
Inspector's log.
I write these things down now. How do you think I'm going to get this fellow? Now, after we did contact Mistress Varna, and she told us that the brother would probably just come back to town eventually. And then we decided to follow the path of the 4 sets of footprints, and we ended off with a solid survival roll from Errant. 21.
Sounds like somebody went back and listened to the episode again. I love it.
Yes, I'm getting to you the views, my friend.
Negative 10 horse points, sir. Negative 10 horse points.
Ken, you are off center in the frame now. By the way, there you go.
There you have it.
Just get the lean the whole time. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of compensating for the fact that I didn't want you guys looking at my robe.
Well, I mean,
If I've missed anything, of course, do jump in with any other facts of the matter. But that seems to have been most of what had occurred.
body was headless. The head that Jub
The
had.
head petrified on us.
Yeah, that was turned to stone.
Turned to stone.
The body got up and walked away, headless.
Turned to stone.
seemingly headless.
Dun, dun.
Hard to
Gambled
say.
off somewhere.
Turned to stone.
Yeah.
When you come home, I can't
And
go on.
yeah.
Oh, and also we had a minor recollection off camera where we realized we've been carrying around a magic staff that the artificer forgot to identify for our session.
Well, I could just get that done right away here if you guys.
Please, dear God.
Admit to the metagaming. Jeez, man. Now, you're gonna,
Point of
next
order.
you're
We
gonna
don't
leak
wanna
that this whole
cripple
thing is
ourselves.
scripted.
When we get
Oh.
handed the one ring, we got to remember that somebody's going to put their finger in it and not just put it in the bag of holding. Come on.
Who's carrying it?
Bag of holding?
Probably
No,
the bag.
the staff.
Oh.
I mean, the answer is the
Maybe
same, I
the
think?
bag? Probably the bag of holding.
All right.
Oh, no.
So
This
I'm
sounds
gonna
like the best outcome.
I'm gonna reach in and go magic wand that we forgot about.
So
It just appears to that name. Dear God.
it's a long, thin, black, metallic staff with a spider on the end of it. Weighs about 6 pounds. Running identify. It is a spider staff,
Spider stuff.
as per the compendium.
Does he
Alrighty.
take radiant damage?
Here's hoping not.
I'm gonna say yes.
Not to make you take damage, but I just remember last time we reached into the bag, we took damage.
I know.
Well, last time he took the stone out.
Ah, never
Yeah.
mind.
But
I'm sorry.
you know what? I'm gonna say roll me a wisdom check or a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's a wisdom save.
Oh, that's where that extra poison was coming from.
Intelligence.
Gnarly.
Come on, go.
It'll catch
Where
up.
aren't you going? It's gonna catch up pretty. I have a couple then. There it is.
Yep. That's a 4.
4.
That'd be 8 points of radiant damage as you open the bag, you reach your hand in, and then you speak your command word. You're like, why does it hurt so much?
Ah, the staff is cursed, I think, my friends.
Yeah. And then the staff shows up. It's a little hot
Yeah.
for a second, and it starts like smoking as it comes out. But yep, it's a adamantine staff. Can be wielded as a quarterstaff. Extra poison damage when you hit something with a melee, and you can
Very
cast.
convenient for a monk that was beating
Some
our
stuff.
asses. So
Spider, climb, or web.
Yep. Noticeably, does not require you to be a
Attunement?
spellcaster to use it, but it does require attunement.
oh, I see.
Right.
Yeah.
Neat.
Would
Neat.
somebody like this? I don't think this is really in my wheelhouse.
I don't think it's in my wheelhouse either.
Your house is full of
you know
wheels
what's
now?
interesting? Sprocket, I think that it gives the ability to do some spider climbing, and
Yes.
it could just be kind of, I don't know if you like that sort of thing.
Did they
Well,
train with quarterstabs at the Raven Queen Temple?
It's a melee
know.
weapon, but they're a dex-based person.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dex-based goblins. What will they think of next?
Probably, like, in the grand scheme of things, probably best for Errant or Jub Jub.
I would lean errant first.
Okay, I'll take it, I guess.
If we see a golem,
at the
you're
end of the
first
day,
person to poke it with a 10-foot pole.
it's an adamantine pipe that can be used to break objects.
Ah, yeah.
It's the what's it called?
Spider staff.
Spider staff.
Mhm.
2 words.
Spider staff. Spider staff.
Yep.
I will take the spider staff, mostly because I really like Wand of Web.
So whenever
Wait,
straight
did we
out
just
of
give the emo kid a goth stick?
Yep.
Aw.
whenever an adamantine weapon hits an object, that hit counts as a critical hit
Oh,
every
nice.
time. It's made of adamantine. It's what happens. Yep. So that
Made
said,
of Wolverine claws.
That might have been helpful when we were trying to, fortify our front entryway.
Yeah.
wham!
Put down some webbing on the
Details.
ground. Yeah.
It would have at least broken up that argument about what's the most ideal magic weapon to chop a tree down with.
It's called a hatchet.
Between a paladin's smiting club or a celestial ceremonial sword, an adamantine spider stick might have broken that argument in half.
Create
I had a
bonfire.
great axe.
Yeah.
That too. Somehow that didn't win the argument because the DM thought so.
Yeah. Well.
So
Great axes don't chop down trees.
The results of that survival check ever?
getting there.
21.
Right tools for the job. You,
That is
you
our
roll
key
survival.
motto.
You're heading down the path that you came to get to Fugelstown.
Yeah.
Heading back again. Wind is howling, snow is blowing. This place is a big ball of suck.
I am a lizard man, and this is not my land.
You are cold.
Mm-hmm.
Your survival check, which was reasonably high at a 21, I believe it was.
Yeah.
21. Yep. Your prey, the 4 sets of footprints, seem to be sticking to the path that you followed.
Are they? Can I check to see if they are? Actually, I'm just going to do it. You tell me what I got to do here. I'm going to bend down and I'm going to check to see if they are consistent with my original theory that it is a centaur-styled creature. Are they walking in the way that a centaur-styled horse-type body would walk?
You
Are
are
they uniform?
You are confident that these are not, because there are 8 feet in all here, 4 sets of 2,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Maybe
all
2
seem to be
centaurs.
individual,
Not the dogs.
which is not. It could technically be 2 centaurs, but they are the wrong kind of footprints for that. And they are running in different strides for it to be 1 or 2 big creatures. It's noticeably 4 creatures.
Noted.
Bipedal. The stride is odd. That seems to make up a combination of like step, 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 and loping, like 1 foot, 1 foot, as though they were like making loping strides.
I will remind chat he trained himself in this skill this morning on a whim. Like
Elves.
he did yesterday. Elves.
It's the
man.
thing.
Goddamn elves.
I don't know what you're talking about. Cool. I
But
just
yeah.
wanted to make sure. It's been in my mind. I was like, maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Not centaur-styled folk.
Yep.
Noted.
Aaron, as you're checking in here, and leaning into these footprints and taking an extra keen eye on this, tracking your prey, your quarry, you notice more of that green spittle splashed here and there along the ground,
Mm-hmm.
Don't
as
eat
though
it.
it's coming from those creatures.
Okay, I will relay that information because we were wondering if it was like blood or some sort of goo or ooze. So I'm going to relay that back to everybody that it is in fact coming from these creatures that we're following.
Well, I don't think there are enemies anymore now.
One
Not at
more
all.
point of information. Flippy, you vomited heavily last game after putting this stuff in your mouth. You succeeded on your Constitution saving throw, thus vomiting.
Man, it's like Flippy never saw that "Don't you put it in your mouth" commercial.
Don't you
haven't.
put it in your
How
mouth
does it go? Yes.
before we get
face.
Nobody told my girlfriend that one.
Although technically that's a public education jingle, so I think we need to. We can still hammer that out. Anyways, folks,
Why are
if
you
Google
holding
that,
a
the
bone,
Muppet
my
Mole.
friend?
Have you just
Jub.
noticed?
Yeah, no, I saw it a while back. I just didn't find an
Jub
opportunity.
Jub
to
gesticulates wildly with whatever he's got on him.
That's what you relay back to the party.
Was this not a hint either? Is it with the anyway? I am reluctant to eat their faces now, and I apologize for my lack of conviction. I'm
Don't
red as a-
apologize to us. Apologize to the sun god.
No, the sun god knows what he did.
So now what?
Should we take a sample? I'm going to take a sample. Of course. Yes.
Sir, you're an artificer. I assumed you already
Is
had 3 jars.
I
Was
pulled
it
out
acidic, or what was it when you ate it?
if I recall, it was chunky. It was kind of.
It was gelatinous.
Oh yeah.
Did
I
a
think it was
terrible
just gross.
bouquet. Chunky and gelatinous.
Like a giant pile of boogers.
If this is coming from their faces, I don't know that I can eat these enemies' faces. I'm just.
He's having a
I will-
personality crisis.
I will try. I will try my damnedest. You deserve
Well,
only my best.
I've never come from my face, so I don't know if it is.
Now, what if it's coming from their butts? Would you eat their face then?
Exactly. That's
Absolutely,
okay.
the face
That's-
is just—it's the whole part at that point.
I'd eat their butts even.
Now, Flippy,
Look, it's been a while, all right. Flippy's used to living at home where he could be gross.
Flippy's a bachelor.
Flippy's a neat.
Absolutely.
It's okay. He's an unemployed guy who kicks around with gig work, waiting for the phone to call.
I
Just-
love it.
I've got my little stone that still says that has her,
Your
her
J.O.
voice
crystal?
in it. Yeah, exactly. My J.O. crystal. Yeah. I shove it up my butt. Anyway. Oh,
James-
shit, there they
James
are
is trying to
again.
get us to shut up here.
No, well, that
Yep.
and the horrifying howling noises coming from the woods again. Please, elf.
It's coming
What's
from
your
ahead
Wolves
of
advice?
you.
fall, we all die.
No, we lost track of these last night, right? They were
Wow.
around us, but then they.
It's coming from ahead of you.
Yeah.
And as you turn, it's like, what did it taste like? You hear it once more coming from behind you,
Oh,
echoing
We're
through the
going to
trees.
find out one way or the other, boys.
has it
I'm
gotten
going
any
to-
louder?
You're going to.
I'm gonna kind of like grab my thing and ready in action for if I get attacked.
You're gonna grab your thing and ready in action.
I'm gonna grab my
Seeing Aaron
cello.
get ready. We'll pull out
Yeah.
my rapier.
I'm gonna
Ready in action.
make sure harm chair is locked and loaded.
As you're pushing your way through the trees. What was your marching order? Was Errant in front?
I'm going to assume I was.
Aaron was.
I'd
leading
imagine
at
you
least.
were kind of.
I would
Alright.
definitely be.
I'll be behind.
Perhaps it will be near the front.
Okay.
Yes.
And then that brings Jub in the rear.
I
I
mean,
like it.
the night is full of double entendre.
It is. Everybody roll me perception checks.
Mother of God. That's it, folks. This is the end of it all. Perception will destroy us.
Perception 8, perception 6, perception 8, perception 5.
Oh boy! Oh
Don't
boy!
worry,
guys.
folks.
No.
Single digits. Single
Your-
digits, not beating an
There's some lovely
Why-
trees in here.
Based on
My
your
pipe's not lighting.
based on where the dice fell, you're holding an action for something coming. is ineffective.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
roll
that's fair.
initiative and see where the dice go with us.
Something's
If you had
coming out of the woods at us.
They're coming from all sides.
They're coming right
probably-
for us.
They're probably coming from behind.
That's what
There we go.
she said.
That is what she said.
He can't
I'm
get
gonna-
mad at us because he does it too.
I'm gonna move you guys over to a map here quick.
Oh goodness,
Yeah.
folks! It's map time. It's map time.
Map
It's
time.
map time.
This combat brought to you by.
Misaligned
Oh,
grids on
beautiful.
Roll20
Yeah.
and backgrounds.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Gosh, I can't roll for shit.
Let me throw up
Where's-
the initiative tracker before you do, please.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
There.
shoot.
Scandal. Scandal, I say.
Well, that was a 9, so I'm gonna make it a 9.
I like it.
But I rolled even lower.
And before you, you see
Oh God.
a boatload of
We all
bees,
got 9s. Oh no.
except for
Aren't they
Sprocket.
just
Suffer
disgusting?
They're actually kind of cute.
Jub is like, that is a face
Take a look at his
I will
paws.
destroy.
That is a
Just
face
odd.
I may not consume.
You see the spittle coming down from their bodies,
From what part of their bodies?
from their mouths,
Spittle.
Okay.
Spittle.
Yeah.
like you do. And let's throw some.
Sweat so bad I've spittled from my pits.
I'm not going to look at the initiative tracker. I'm just going to
Boy.
absorb this combat in media res, and what
Like-
comes, whatever comes, comes.
Like you
what
do.
may.
And yeah,
I
let's
love it.
have some of this going. There we go. Wump, wubba lubba dub dub.
It was nice knowing you folks.
A lot of purple on that initiative.
There is. And I'm just
Get
gonna
him,
move that
Sprocket.
out of the way.
Fucking
No.
yep, take care of it all.
And you turn and you look
Oh,
and you look ahead and you see a faint opening in the trees, and you turn to the left and you see something go whoop past the trees, and you turn and you see another body move really quickly behind you. And Jub looks at Flippy, and Flippy, you turn and you look at Jub just as you see this thing come up behind and bite him in the frill on the top of his head.
Not my
Look out!
frill.
Hey, it's just a free piercing.
he's going
No.
for your frill.
That's where
He's
I
gonna
store my
eat your
juju.
face.
Jack.
What? How?
That's gonna be a blah, and then a blah, and then a blah. It bites. Jub. I believe that hits your AC.
Does Jub have a reaction yet? As I haven't acted in combat yet. Brilliant. I'm sure it will beat my AC of 13 then. 'Cause
All
I
right.
cannot shield.
That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage and 8 points cold damage.
16 right off the bat.
Yep.
More
I
than
need you
half
to roll
my
me
hit
a Constitution saving throw, please.
More than half my hit points and a con save.
Yes. All right.
A con save of 5 because I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Oof.
Bye everybody.
You feel this like rush of warmth into your head,
Oh,
and the top of your head feels good all of a sudden. Anyways, it drives its claws into the small of your back, into your kidneys. But that's just going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
oh, another
Yes, it does.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
And you know what? I'd like something a little different for that. I want some of this. This seems like a good idea. Yes, that seems better. This one, as you see this thing latch onto the back of Jub, sink its teeth. It looks almost humanoid, almost undead, like a ghoul of some kind, and it
My
grabs Jub by the fin and just starts doing the whole terrier with a mouse thing, going
worrying, sir. It is worrying deeply in all meanings.
As another one, Errant, you just notice as it starts sprinting in behind you, ducking out from a tree, and it's coming in low, and it comes up to bite. That's going to be a 22 to hit you. Going to be 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of cold damage, and I need a con save.
Got this pipe off Amazon, and I think I might be smoking plastic.
Again, where it bites you, it hits like right on the clavicle, and you feel warmth. Like it's like somebody poured warm water on you on a cold day, all of a sudden, and it seeps into you, and you see this like varicose veins creep down through the top of your clothing. Green in color as it bleeds into you. And then it swings with some claws and rolls a 7. It's not going to hit.
Mac, we're going to have babies together.
Yeah. Well, something inside you is going to have babies with something inside Mac. So, that said, Sprocket.
Yes.
You got this thing, and it's like, it's technically on top of Errant right now.
Yeah.
Like leaning its weight into him. You are not grappled. It's just descriptive. But it's on him, and there's another one on Jub. What are you doing?
Aaron, do you think you're good?
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Good enough. So, bonus action. Darkness will kind of, like, the shadows around Sprocket will grow a little bit. I'm gonna cast Hex on the one that's to the left of me. Yeah,
over here,
on the far side there.
Oh,
pointed.
okay.
And then I'm gonna point to the one that's south, and my amulet that's around my neck with the sign of Cord will glow. My eyes will glow lightning, and I'll point at him and say, "Down, boy!" as I use Channel Divinity to abjure enemies. So he needs to make a will save.
Done. That's a
disadvantage.
16.
Disadvantage with Fiend and Undead.
That's a disadvantage, so that's a 3.
So he fails. So they're frightened for 1 minute. Or until they take damage, and its speed is 0.
Oh, and its speed is reduced.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like it.
for the next minute.
Speed is 0. Frightened.
Oh, God.
For a minute.
Locked
Yep.
down.
And that's my turn as I step forward towards the one that I text.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Can't move closer to you. This one that you hexed, however, rushes in on you. What ability score does it have disadvantage on?
We'll say wisdom. Sure, that makes sense.
Okay.
Wait, no.
It's going to run up and bite Claw Claw.
Bite Claw Claw.
Bite Claw Claw. The bite is an 18.
That will bounce off of my shield as I redirect the blow.
And then a 9, and then a 6. All of them missing.
Yeah. I like to think of Sprocket because he's not particularly mobile. He's
just getting
like
battered.
shrugging stuff off, deflecting things.
Bam,
with, like
bam,
buckler and
bam.
stuff.
Goblin in a trash can, just coming up to fight him.
Yeah.
All right. This guy over here, frightened of you, and with a speed of 0 because of abjure enemy, is basically tamed for the moment. You can't really do a whole lot.
Locked the heck down.
Yup. And I don't believe they get any more saves for that. It's been a while since I played a avenge this paladin. But no, it's just done.
Yeah.
Job.
Oh. Yeah, I am going to attempt to jab this horrible thing that's mauling me with dissonant whispers.
Cool. Go ahead and roll the spell.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I threw it in chat, but I didn't click the other one where it's supposed to be. Boop, like that. We're gonna drop. Yeah, just a level 1 spell for the moment. That should be sufficient. But
It rolled
DC
a
15 Wisdom on his side.
It rolled a 20.
Mother.
So taking half damage.
However, wait, like it dropped a natural 20?
Nope. It rolled a 20.
Oh, okay. I can't. I can't. Horrible reaction bard spell that everybody loves.
Silvery
to use.
barbs?
Silvery barbs, because I don't have silvery barbs. Yes.
Because
Anyways,
you don't have silvery barbs, but you
exactly.
absolutely.
I'm just thinking that would have been the best time to have used it. But yeah,
I'm waiting to
absolutely-
just use those for natural 20s on people.
you also don't have your turn yet, so you haven't got your reaction. Oh, we're all going
but
to
it takes a
die.
whole 5 points of psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And because it's the best bonus action I can muster as Jub the Lizard Wizard, I'm gonna bite this goddamn thing.
All right. You
Yeah,
bite him in
it's-
his slimy face.
It's a bonus action bite, and it gives me 10 hit points. So let's give it a just jolly old try. Although, sorry, Hungry Jaws, is that the one that also needs to have had a bonus action? No, it's unqualified. It's just this bite attack gets me 10 hit points. Very good. I'm desperately gonna need those. Let me throw a bite attack.
Attack the
A
wizard.
goddamn natural 1.
Unfortunately.
Gods! Spicy dice! You have betrayed me!
It happens.
RNGesus is just spinning right now.
All right.
Yeah,
and
that is Jub trapped,
right.
like a caged animal.
Flippy.
I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. Get off my friend. And I'm going to try and shoot the one next to Jub.
All right.
He's not
are you
shooting the
running-
one next to the chair. Hooray!
Are you running Force Ballista or are you running Flamethrower right now?
It's Force Ballista, the same as it was
Okay.
throughout the evening. I haven't changed.
Understood.
So, pow! 24 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
11 force damage to this.
I love it.
And then I will pull out my blunderbuss and I will reach into I'll reach onto the ground and shove a few pebbles into it, and I'm going to just say a couple magical words, and I'm going to change them from pebbles into scorching rays, and I'm going to shoot 3 shots at the one next to Errant.
All right. Go ahead
Uh,
and roll.
Scorching. Pardon me. How do I do my spell attack?
It should be under your attack in the middle. If you have
Oh,
Scorching
right.
Ray, it
Yeah, I
should
guess
be-
on.
James,
Oh, yeah,
has
yeah,
a manual
yeah,
map
okay.
goes for us.
Okay, so that's the first one is a natural 1.
Yep.
The second one is a natural 20.
Indeed. Hold on for that. So, with a natural 20, that's 13 points of fire damage, doubled to 26.
Oh, does it? It crit, like it rolled like a crit.
Did. So you hit it with a fire attack, and as you do, its vulnerability shows as the ice that's covering most of its body melts away. Errant, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh
Errant
no!
Explodes.
Oh my goodness! That's not what I was trying to do.
Errant, you have
That's double
failed.
digits, technically.
You are poisoned until the end of your next turn, which is thankfully coming right up. Mac, you're on mute if you're talking.
What happens if you're poisoned again?
It's disadvantage on all attacks.
I'm so sorry, friend. I'm
So
just
it's
trying to
disadvantage on
kill
stuff.
this guy.
As its hidden stench ability comes in. However, you rock'em sock'emed it real good. It's not dead, but it's mostly gone.
Sorry, point of
Well,
order.
the-
It's hidden stench ability?
Yes. When you hit it with fire and the ice melts away, you can start smelling it.
Oh, the
Ooh.
rank smell of the ice blasting
Oh,
off
boy.
of its body in a gout from the fire.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like pissing into a bonfire. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Incredible.
Anything
I-
else, Flippy?
Well, the last one I'm assuming hits with a 17, because there's 3 shots in the Scorching
Absolutely
Ray.
does.
8 fire, and then I get to add with my astral spark an additional 3 points of force damage to him.
You don't need to on this one. You can save the
I'll
the
save.
usage of your ability
Uh-huh.
because that melts it right down into the ground,
No.
and the stench is horrendous.
Ooh,
Right
I'm
where
so
Errant is.
It reminds me of yesterday. No, that was earlier today. Fuck.
Now, question.
And it just like
Time is a weird soup and I'm throwing up
Blurts.
everywhere.
it
Yeah.
blurts this green spittle all over the armchair and all over the front of Errant's clothes.
Ew.
I'm so sorry, chair. I'll mend you later.
It's gross, but
He
it is.
apologizes to the chair.
I've already said my piece
He's
there.
apologizing to his imaginary friend that he animated.
Errant, you're up.
Question about disadvantage if I'm wielding a staff that is always a crit.
It's only always a crit against objects.
Objects.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it always does double damage against objects, basically.
So technically, a shell of ice, does that not count as an object?
No, it's a part of it. You still have to roll to hit. It's like a siege weapon.
Yes. What's the one with the eye marker on it?
He is hexed by Sprocket.
And the one at the bottom?
Is afraid and a speed of 0 and can't move. Well, can't move closer to Sprocket.
That has a speed of 0, McGann.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's still one north of Jojo.
If you attack the one in the south, he will start fighting back.
He is cowed.
It's cowed for now.
I'll move up to here then and send out a what did you give them as a negative? You said, was it wisdom?
Yeah,
Wisdom ability checks, yes. Not
Ability.
saving
All
throws.
of them, or which
Yeah.
one?
just the one that's hexed.
The hex
So the one that's
gets
beside me.
Wisdom disadvantage on.
If I attack that one, does the hex go away?
No.
Okay, I'll actually come over here, and I will use Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
No, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
You need to put the spell into the chat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't consume.
What do you mean doesn't consume?
Click
Click on the spell
if you
title
click
in
the
your
spell,
spell
it
list.
rolls the damage and it keeps things going.
And it takes down one of your spells in your spell slots. That's
Also, that says spell save DC. My DC is 14.
Okay. It rolled an 8. So if you
Cool.
just click the attack instead of throwing the description in it, now you don't have to wait.
Well,
So 3d6
that'll
psychic,
be 11,
11. It takes 11.
Mm.
and it must use its reaction to move as far away from me as it can.
Yes. So Sprocket, it's leaving your square. You can take an attack of opportunity. Not a booming blade, just a swing.
No.
Yeah.
Just a swing. Shoot. Do I have it set up because I am assumed to always be booming.
It's fine. We can just minus the
Yeah.
d8 on it.
Oh, shoot. But I assume I still get the hex if I hit.
You would, yep.
nice.
Yep.
Solid maximum roll.
17. And it gets to there.
And it doesn't happen to leave my threatened area, does it?
No, sorry, it is as far as its speed.
No.
So it does. You get to take a swing, Jub
Oh,
Jub.
perfect. Yes.
Nice.
Or a
No, I
bite
don't.
if you
I'm
like.
going to warcast that motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
I have to use a single target spell, but Jub Jub is trained in the ancient art of blowing shit up with magic.
Yes.
Specifically, a firebolt because it's way more damage and it's just a cantrip. But yeah,
All right.
bam!
Disadvantage
20 to
on your
hit.
firebolt, but
Disadvantage. Why?
20. It's okay.
It's
It's got
point blank.
20/20 vision.
ranged attack point blank is disadvantage, but you rolled double 20s, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh,
That's a
you bring
lot
up
of
a point
fire
then,
damage,
yes.
too.
Yep.
Yeah,
I-
Jub
I-
Jub might be spec'd for
Not
this shit.
naturals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, only rolled one less than maximum, baby. Did it explode?
It
I'll-
does. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Jub Jub.
Does it explode a cell further away from me or directly adjacent?
It's still within range of it. It's got
Damn
an
it.
AoE.
Folks, pro tip, area of effect spells should be shot further away from point blank range.
That's still
so-
38 points of fire damage.
Oh dear God. 12 con save, probably not.
12. It matches.
Yes.
Actually, you are
Jub
not
Jub
poisoned.
keeps his shit together.
You are
Where'd
not
you get
poisoned
38 points of damage from?
because 19 doubled. They're vulnerable to fire.
Vulnerability.
Right.
Yeah.
This is why we're just mopping them up right now.
Yep.
Well,
and-
I might be spec'd for them.
Fire.
Yes.
That's
At the
it,
end of my
Aaron.
turn,
Jub Jub is
Yep.
just finger guns.
I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations, and I'm going to give it to Jub Jub
All
right.
because he's looking a little worse for wear.
And I might need
Oh.
advantage on my death save when it comes to my turn. Thank you.
It's a D6,
Thinking
I
ahead, this
believe.
guy. He's not gonna last long.
This Wintergast jumps on Jub Jub and starts eating his face.
God damn it. Yeah. AC 13. Let's go, motherfucker.
That's a crit.
Silvery barbs for 100, please, Alec.
All right. That's a 23 to hit.
Not
Okay,
a, it's
well,
not a crit.
What?
though.
What?
So
It's
who gets
not a
advantage
crit.
on their next roll, though, with the silvery barbs?
I'm going to give it to you,
Hey!
hopefully.
Hooray! Advantage
So-
and a particle save.
That's going to be 11 points of piercing damage and 5 points of cold damage, Jub Jub.
No, it's going to be Jub Jub getting mauled, going, and just
Cool.
going quiet as he falls over.
Are you down?
And it-
Absolutely.
It brings
I'm
a
a
claw down.
sorcerer, sir.
It brings a claw
Yeah.
down into your dead body for an auto crit
Uh-huh.
for another 10 points of slashing damage
No, for 2 death saves, sir.
for 2 death
Yes.
saves. And the third claw is a 7 at advantage.
At advantage, it doesn't murder me. Awesome.
I rolled a 6 and an 8 and a 7. Sorry. Yep, that's its 3 attacks, and it starts eating your face.
Yeah!
It's just like-
really going to town.
It's got the frill that's underneath your chin, and it's just
Oh
like
yeah, the
the
bloat
cochlea
sac.
or whatever.
Yeah. No, the cloaca is a totally different thing.
Oh yeah. Your hangy throat balls. Sprocket.
They're not cochlear, which would be my ears, sir.
I'm
Straight through.
You love
gonna slide over here and sparks
Bitch,
are
slap me
gonna
to live.
sparks are gonna kind of crackle from my hands as I touch you and give you a bit of a jolt.
Oh
We'll give you
my.
HP.
Oh, is this a danger, high voltage kind of moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to smoke on stream?
I
Get-
believe we just have to
get
put
out
a
of here,
disclaimer
Jub
about tobacco
This is
use.
not the place for you.
Yeah.
How many
Is
points
real-
are you dumping into him?
Real hit
10.
points. Hooray.
10.
10 real
Yeah.
hit points. I'm a real boy.
You still have your bardic inspiration and your advantage, Jub Jub, when it comes down to it.
Yay. They didn't leave when I died, because I didn't die yet.
Sprocket. Anything else? Move hex.
Yeah, move hex to the
Alright.
to the
Oh, also,
One
there's a high
that's not-
five waiting for you.
the one that's north of me. That's right by Jub Jub. I'll slap Jub Jub's head aside. You're like, go
Jub
over
Jub.
there.
You take 24 points of booming, like, bro damage.
he like punched me in my arm, fucking erupts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That winter ghast is dead.
Please. Sorry, I have the itchiest nose tonight.
Got one left. Two left, sorry.
Two left. There's a cow one and a...
You got an afeared one. That's just
For a
hanging
couple
out.
more rounds, we don't have to worry about him.
He can't go anywhere. He's just like... "Argh." He's like a dog that wants to go and get the chicken, but can't.
It's just trembling and drooling and doing tippy taps.
It's worth stating that the thin wicker backpack that Jub Jub carries with him full of chickens is smashed to
And
shit at this point.
Chickens everywhere.
Yes, chickens underfoot.
Oh.
So yeah, he's just snarling and howling and going back and forth with that long, sorrowful, like
Horrible
Jub
noises.
Jub.
Gonna get myself up from prone with half my movement.
Yep.
And gonna use my advantage to stab this thing in the face with my big sword.
I see.
Because I don't get disadvantage to hit it with a goddamn sword. And in fact, I get advantage from my friends. So fuck this guy. And let's bash it with the big old two-handed sword. 17 to hit.
22 to hit if you're using your advantage.
I am using an bit. Yeah, it's automatic. So yes, it's only... It's a shit roll. 7 bludgeoning damage. Smashing it.
7 bludgeoning damage. Done.
Is it still alive, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I'm also going to bite it.
All right.
Because it needs biting, and as much as its face is not delicious, 24 to hit for 5 slashing. Nice. And I get temporary hit points equal to my proficiency for the moment. Might need them.
All right.
And I will just finagle myself there.
All right.
No, don't do that.
Too late.
I said over there!
Flippy.
All right. I'm going to move down a bit. This way. 20 odd feet. I'm going to move the armchair back over here. And I'm going to loose a shot towards the one engaged with our friend. And that's going to be... Oh. Do the alt double click thing again. First off, because it's here, I'm going to fucking firebolt him. The same guy with a 13 on the firebolt as I blast him with my blunderbuss.
13 just hits.
Yay!
Oh, good.
And
7.
He is smoked for 14 points of fire damage.
Gosh.
And I'll roll a con save, unless
Jub
I
Jub
pass,
Jub
do I have to roll a
and
con-
Sprocket in this
Oh, that's
case.
a huge aura.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I have successfully saved before. Is this one of those effects that different instances will kick off?
Different instances will kick off. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So go ahead and
Then
roll again.
that's at 11.
You are poisoned, Jub Jub.
Yeah.
Sprocket, you are poisoned
Till the end of our next turn.
until the end of your next turn.
Neat.
Oh, geez, these things are kind of a bitch when you're close to them.
I warned you, their faces are not delicious. Stop cooking it.
It is
All right.
splattered onto Jub Jub.
Just
You notice, like, Jub
That's
Jub
great
is
damage.
green,
Yeah.
but you notice this, like, again, varicose veins, like, going down Jub Jub's
horrible,
scalp.
infectious
Oh.
looking bite on the top of my head.
Yeah.
You see that one of Jub Jub's... What color are Jub Jub's eyes normally? Are they, like, yellow?
Yeah, just that kind of pale piss yellow.
It's like that District 9, where his one eye is getting
One eye's
slightly
way
bigger.
too bloody and getting bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Gross.
And
Neat.
you see a
Doesn't
little
look
bit of
good,
that.
friend.
You see a little bit of that in Errant as well.
Question:
All of
Yes.
Have you? Who just cast the healing spell?
Sprocket used Lay on Hands.
Yeah, I used them.
And I used a temporary healing from my bite attack.
So, does my? Oh, it's just cast a spell that restores hit points. Never mind.
Yeah. All right,
No
Flippy.
triggers yet.
Next up is going to be, I see the one that looks kind of confused, and I figured, well, let's put him out of his misery. And I'll shoot a shot at him. 15 to hit him.
15 absolutely hits.
Or her.
10
Them.
points of
We're
force
not going to
damage.
misgender the abomination. Don't worry.
I haven't checked the nether parts. You know.
You
And
can see
as
them.
it
They're
hits-
rotting and falling off.
It shakes its body,
Uh-huh.
and you see it kind of like flex its muscles
Uh-huh.
and look at Flippy,
Uh-huh.
and it can suddenly move.
All right. I'm going to move 10 feet up towards the rest of the group.
The dead one. Got it. Errant.
Yeah.
It's coming right for us.
Yeah, it's me. I'm a run up. I'm doing it. I still haven't pulled my thing off my back, so I just pull it off this giant cello and give it the flick and have it collapse into the axe. And
So badass.
I'll kind of slide on the snow in front of it as I move in to cleave at it.
Would you like to rage?
No,
Okay.
you will have noticed I have not raged at all.
Have I?
Raging is uncouth. It's not for people like myself. And anyways, I will swing my great axe.
Would you like to recklessly attack?
Oh, that is an
Oh, wait.
option.
No, you're
I don't
only a
get
single
that.
level of barbarian. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh.
Save
Level
the
2
rage
class
for the
features.
mirror.
I don't get it. Anyways, I'm gonna swing with my great axe.
Still
And-
just a rat in a cage.
Still miss.
Unfortunately,
Tried to be cool.
it was
That's
pretty
fine.
cool.
Instead, it'll be more like it'll look like I'll slash, but I'll kind of pose, like I've just finished playing and put my bow up almost as if, but it's actually just a giant cello. And as I do that, I kind of flip it around so the strings are facing back towards, Sprocket.
Yep.
And I kind of give a thumb across the ethereal strings, and I'll give him a bardic inspiration as a bonus action.
Bam. Son.
Yeah.
All right. I love it.
Hmm.
Sprocket, I believe you're up.
Shoot,
Yeah.
shoot.
Bonus action. Move Hex to the one that's left. Stand.
Moving Hex to the ones that's left standing. Okay.
And then I will ignore the pain that's probably burning in my calves and run forward to take a booming slash at this motherfucker.
Do it. A 20 will
Even with
absolutely hit.
disadvantage, folks. Pulls a 20 and a 25. Doesn't even need the bard today.
Yes.
Look at that murder.
Puts the rocket in
Uh,
sprocket.
That'll be a total of 20 points of damage. Oh, actually, never mind. It's not. You notice that the necrotic damage, not so much, but a solid 19. 19 damage.
Yeah. That's
Bonus
that's
action,
on.
action.
That's my turn. Yep.
Right. And it sees you, and it sees the squishier of you beside you, and it's gonna bite in. Errant, that's going to be an 11 with the bite, which misses, and then we'll split this up. I'll go 1 to Sprocket and 1 to you with the claw. So, Errant, that's a 17 on you. Matches 9 points of slashing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
12.
12. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oof.
Sprocket,
Why
Yeah.
are you keep paralyzing me?
Oh,
21 to hit.
Paralyze sucks so bad as a player.
Shield.
It fails to hit you. You burn a spell slot.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's And it starts moving. You get you've used your reaction, so you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Wait,
Mac.
did he use his reaction on his last turn?
Yeah,
He
I
just used shield.
Shield.
I just
Oh,
used
you
shield.
just use shield. Yeah, duh. I'm paying attention.
Aaron's paralyzed.
You sneaky little wolf.
It starts turns tail and starts hoofing it.
It's no longer running right for
Hey,
it.
where did that other guy go?
Jub.
I point at it and it explodes. Or rather, I point at it and a firebolt launches at him and he might explode. But
Give it a go.
This will not stand, sir. This will not stand.
You got a little bit of stuff in the way,
20 to hit.
but even with that, you peg him off in the distance, removing any chance of tracking it back to its master.
I mean,
The
one guy
plan
who
all
could
along.
chase it and track it is paralyzed. So, in a reverse roundabout way, I planned for that.
Uh-huh. I like
Now
it.
we know the general direction it was going to go.
Southeasty.
You come up and you look upon Errant. And Errant's got these like bulging eyes. And they're starting to change to look like Jub's eyes a little bit.
Sprocket, are we
Yeah.
turning into them? Because I'm pretty sure we're turning into them.
The one side of Jub's face is starting to
Yeah,
swell.
I look at you and it's just this horrible violence of necrosis. Sprocket, you remember exercising that lady's leg when we were in town yesterday?
Yes.
Does it
Guess
matter
what's
that-
happening now, bud?
So,
If I have resistance to necrotic damage, what's that going to do for me here?
Nothing. This is not necrotic.
what will this do?
You
Oh,
are
you are
echoing
so
something
echoey.
fierce.
No, that sounds so cool.
Oh, you're immune.
I was hearing you through some speakers for a
Hmm.
second there, JR.
I do not have speakers hooked up in my room.
Your headset
It's-
might be acting as a microphone.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, there's just a distort.
It's not too bad.
But yeah, that was a descriptor. It's not actually necrotic in any way. You
Yeah,
are.
and you're personally immune to the disease itself, but your friends are mutating horribly.
Horrendously.
How did you get rid of it last time? Was that a spell? Was that your lay on hands?
Lay on hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir. You have the healing touch. You've got the touch.
If he's
You've
got the
power.
points left to use.
Oh shit. We're fucking boned, man.
Is it still echoing?
It is. Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh because everything says.
If you in VDO, if you click on the cog and you look at your audio sources, you may have more than one check mark checked off in there.
Cool.
Ah. The more
'Cause-
you know.
You can have VDO pick up like 7 microphones if you want to.
better?
You sound a little further away now.
How about this?
That's better.
Better. There, yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Well, that's not better anymore.
That's not better anymore. I can't hear you.
That's not
talking.
better.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's much better. Keep
That's
it
a
there.
lot.
And then now I haven't changed.
You're just kind of cutting in and out a little bit.
We love you, bud.
Yeah.
I need a little please stand by
I think
banner
it sounds good.
to just
Yeah.
wrangle.
Is this any better or
Yep.
Oh,
as
absolutely.
long as
Great.
you're close to your mic, it's working fine.
okay? We'll just go with that for now. Then weird. Yes.
Back to the story at hand.
I can certainly help out Jervis. I should be okay because
I mean,
I'm got connections, but
Sprocket.
yeah.
I am one.
Okay.
And
I'll
I tip over Errant, and he is 2.
Current
get
falls over into the snow and it's like
Like on his side, not on his face, but like
just looks angry.
I steal a glance at Flippy. I'm sure he's not mutating.
I'm fine. I was pretty far away from them
He's-
most of the time.
He's got
His
this
chair,
bulbous girth on his growth on the front of his head.
That's just his face.
No, that's my tooth.
Is the chair okay? Is the chair infected? Because we all
That's
know
what
chair.
we need.
Well, I can
would
only
suppose
do
after a
two
minute, I get
today,
hit with a
so
fucking battle axe.
blip, 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 on your like cheeks.
Well,
I'll like grab your face, shake it a little bit. It sparks.
Healing slap.
and I
And
think
then
the chair should get
Aaron-
the second one.
No, Aaron,
Just to be sure,
Aaron,
just in case it's not immune to
just-
disease.
you can cast mending, right? Like just do
Yeah,
that.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, you're. I think you're still.
I don't know that I
paralyzed,
approve of these strange
but
goblin
you're
war
not.
chants.
After about a
Huh?
minute, Aaron, feeling returns back to you. This is the second time in 2 days that you've been paralyzed by something and dropped into the snow. This place sucks.
These woods, man.
I'm not pleased.
Yeah. neither
You
am I.
feel like a boil lanced. There's warmth gushing out down your back, and it feels warm, but it doesn't feel hot anymore.
Mm,
And
necrotic putrescence.
you're pretty sure that you're going to be okay.
Okay, but
You should
Alright,
probably get a
this
massage
does mean
after all
that
this
I
tension.
am out of healing for today. Just
Wait, does that mean I can high five you without my hand exploding?
No? I can still do that.
Okay. Shoot. All right. Well, warn me when I can high
I
five
can
you.
always do that.
Oh, box.
I've got a little bit of healing as well. You're not the only healer here.
Yep. No, I'm just letting you guys know, so don't get sick again.
Yeah. That I
Yeah,
can
like,
do.
we
but
should-
I don't
Next
know
time we get ambushed by these ice ghouls, I'm gonna vote we blow them up with our minds.
Or maybe just like climb a tree.
I'm voting for a long rest.
I don't think I
First-
can climb well.
Sir, we've been walking in the woods for an hour. We woke
We
up.
just got up, my friend.
I can't sleep.
It is maybe
now.
11s.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
we
is.
could take a quick break and then keep
It
going.
is not quite midday.
Yeah.
A short rest would be in order, but it's been too soon for a long rest
Mm.
since getting up.
Not for me, because I just
We
drank
can break for lunch.
Yes.
guys, if
Well, that's
you guys
what I
wanna
mean.
do.
So, after completing a long rest, you've got an 8-hour window before you can take another long rest,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
regardless of how long your long rests take.
So these putrid corpses, these horrifying necrotic necromorphs, for lack of
They
a better
are-
term,
For lack of a better term, they look like
they
ghouls
might have
covered
once been
in-
people. Feral,
Yeah.
they're quadrupedal, well,
Yep.
semi-upright, really, and
some of them are still wearing clothing in
Oh.
scraps and rags.
you know what? Jub is an
Oh.
idiot and also curious, so would prod through them with the end of his sword. Anything shiny fall?
I mean, we've got a strong stick that you could
Roll a
use, maybe, Aaron.
investigation check.
Man,
Just like fingering your way through some bodies.
yeah. You ever
Okay.
like lose something in the compost pile?
Yeah.
But you can't find a garden tool for the life of you to pick through it.
So you just roll up
Investigation
your sleeve and go.
says Single digits. What is with me and rolling 8s when
You know-
the dice say no?
There's a whole lot of green gelatin hanging about their persons,
Yeah.
but nothing interests Jub enough to add it to their collection.
Yeah, well, yeah. And there's nothing like as solid as a piece of bone at this point.
Can I
either. They're all
see-
just pretty rotting.
Mm-hmm.
Powered
And I like
by evil
see-
necromancy. This is why you go fire wizard, people. This is
Most
why you go
of
fire
the-
wizard.
Most of the sturdiness
Ugh.
about them is this like black-looking ice that's all around them.
Ugh.
And can I see like Jub attempting this and
Yeah.
just be like, my friend,
Poorly,
let me...
I'm just jabbing it with my sword from like the reach I can get. I'm trying not to
Like
be
when-
in it. I'm not giving
when
it
you
a
see
great
someone when you see someone doing like a job that you're good at and like is what you do for a living and
Exactly. Nothing
like,
more
oh,
motivational than
yeah.
seeing someone do something half-assed.
let me see if I can teach you something here. Hold on, do you have any sort of magnifying? Let me see. I might have a spare one. I reach into my,
We're
I pull
looking
out
for
a
his back for,
broken.
like a jeweler's loop.
It's all broken and shitty. Maybe hold on. I'll cast mending on the broken magnifying glass. Give it
No,
to.
no, wait. I cast mending.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So see, you've got a knack for this.
Breaking things.
A minute later, as you both awkwardly hold the same
Yeah.
magnifying glass, but almost touching
look.
hands,
Watch, see, look, it's
look
sealing up.
gazing longingly into each other's eyes, because mending takes a full minute.
Yep.
And it's just like,
Hungry eyes.
Sprocket, not now.
it's like those
Not a barmaid.
those terrible bars that build the
Barmaid
urinals
song.
into the column, where you're peeing and you're
Oh.
looking directly into the eyes of another person. When you're doing
Oh, wow.
Beer fest.
That is-
Beer fest urinals, man.
Yeah. So melting a lot of ice there, huh?
Yeah.
Good flow. Good flow.
Right, look at that.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
hydrated today. That's good.
Oh,
Go ahead,
but-
roll investigation, Flippy.
Yeah, it looks like it's all finished. Here, let me show you how to use
Oh,
this.
this is the best. I love
First
it.
off, you
Let me show you how to use it.
You roll yourself hopefully 16.
Yep. Much
Wait,
in the
I
same,
guided myself.
much in the same vein as Jub. You're
20.
poking your way through. Oh, did you take
It's a 20
guidance
with the
now?
guidance. Yes, with
Guided
all this
himself.
time that I would have taken a moment to guide myself before.
Okay.
Just bitch
That's
on
how.
yourself
That's
for
why I'm
this.
so good at my job. You see.
I mean, you
Being
you
thorough.
traded out your cantrips on your rest.
Yes.
What?
Right. You don't have access to all of your cantrips as an artificer. You do have to select which ones you prepare, much like your other spells. So
I remember last game. You were
It was
missing
the
guidance.
alarm. Wait.
Regardless,
hold on.
as you're
Okay.
poking through a body, much like Jub,
Oh, I was. Oh
Um,
yeah. No, maybe I am.
it squelches
Oh
and
yeah. Pardon me.
squishes.
It was 16.
It squelches and
Yeah.
squishes, but does not yield anything of import.
no further
oh.
insights into this strange, profane anatomy. No
It seems to
sigils
be
or runes carved in the bones, anything like that.
not so much. Is anybody proficient in medicine?
Oh, that's a weird curiosity. I don't think I am.
No?
Not flex. No. Well, no, I
I mean,
do.
I know how to,
Yes,
like-
actually, I am, sir.
Like,
Good. Go
shock
ahead.
Yeah?
people.
Roll
I have
roll
dissected
medicine.
a body in my time.
Yeah.
Roll
Roll
medicine.
medicine.
I got a 6, so I was really not paying attention much.
It's not terribly apparent on how they get here, but you think it might have something to do with people get bit
Yeah.
and then turn into these things.
Something
Yeah.
green goo, something more of these guys.
Don't
Exactly.
you remember the
There's-
story
well,
that we were told about
There's
these
a lot of
creatures?
missing steps, but I'm quite sure that it's a true story. Considering I was almost turned into one until you purged it out of the back of my skull. By the way, I'm still wiping that shit out of my scales. It is just everywhere.
You have massive teeth marks in your frill.
Oh yeah, no, that's staying. I think I'm gonna get a tattoo of the outline before it heals.
As the wind blows through, it whistles a little bit, and
Oh, neat. It already whistled straight through my ears, so that's just like accompaniment at this point.
That's pretty fucking metal.
so now what?
Well, the
Well,
next plan is to get a tattoo of the wound itself, because I mean I could capture an
Are
image.
these
I'm gonna give me a
are
hand.
these the tracks that we were following? Like,
There are 4 of them, and they seem to match as you look at their feet.
We take 1 foot,
the-
same size.
well, it looks like we were following these things. Maybe we should go back and follow the other tracks.
Look, between me spending 2 third-level spells on deciding this earlier, I thought we were heading back to town as it was the most likely place we were going to find this guy, because we didn't have any other leads other than the battlefield or that
I mean,
town.
I was hoping that these creatures would lead us back to
was
wherever
your-
these people are.
Don't
but,
confuse your
I
hope
mean,
for my logic.
we don't know what happened with the sister, and she wandered off into the woods. Maybe she went back to wherever they're camping out or something.
You tempt me, sir, with your segue.
I mean, it didn't take us too long to get here.
Same idea.
Nope. I mean,
Well,
Aaron, how do you vote?
just couple hours hiked up.
I thought
Well,
the
we're
idea-
never going back to
Left-handed,
town.
right-handed.
I thought the idea here was that we are following these tracks and stuff. But now that we've
These
caught
tracks-
up with the tracks,
We caught up,
Correct,
yeah.
yes.
the
And we killed
direction
the
that
track
it went,
makers.
yeah, but it was going to go a certain direction. We saw it heading in a direction.
I mean, it was
We
following.
could follow
the
that
path.
direction. I mean,
was
the tracks
following
would
this
have
trail.
made a direction.
How
You're
far
the
from
one with
town are we?
survival trained, sir. Where do you think it was going?
Yeah. How far from town are we?
About a half a day.
Oh, okay.
We're a half a day from a warm cabin with a hot meal, rest, and more chickens. Oh,
I mean, at least it's not like freezing raining, right? Like
shh.
we're healing.
The gods must not be invoked. How many times have I explained this to you, Sprocket? They love dramatic irony.
I mean,
If we still had like, I could. There's nothing to track is the problem. They're gonna go to a place. They're not coming from it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Chinook, rain.
The air grows warm, and suddenly every melting tree in existence begins raining shit on us.
I'm hurting and low on spells. Technically,
I would suggest we short rest, but pick a direction of where to go after that.
I'd say as you guys are sitting and talking about all of this,
Oh,
you've already
no.
decided to sit and rest and take a breather.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Short
I'll
rest
use
enough.
my Song of Rest. Everyone gets an extra D6 if they're taking hit dice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I will definitely do that because I also want my sorcery points back.
Yeah,
A smack short rest. Ding.
because of the magical magical item.
Yes, I have a vial of my own blood, as I explained to Customs earlier. But oh yes, that's right. I have to manually.
That's pretty sick,
hit
man.
dice.
Wow, your own blood.
Mac, it's worth noting only that first roll was a D12. The other one would be a D8 for your
Why?
hit dice. Because you only have one D12 of hit dice, because you only have one level of barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't change all your hit dice to D12. That would
Yeah.
be crazy. Everybody would dip barbarian.
It's just roll 20's sheet being weird.
Neat. So I maxed the first one. I'm going to slash roll 1d6 for my Song of Oh, I got one off of your song. Ooh.
Mac, if you take 2 hit points off from what you rolled, that would do just fine.
Yay.
All right. So short rest.
I'm going to risk
complete.
the biscuit. There we go.
Yeah,
Up to
let's do
26, 27. Yay. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
So
So, when Errant is playing the Song of Rest, is it that one from YTV, the musical shorts with the little bouncing balls on the musical chords?
No. Never.
Do,
Never.
do, do,
No.
You know
How
any
Canadian of him.
Nickelback? You know any Nickelback? Or
you get the longest glare from God.
I'm coming for you too.
Nickelback and U2 canon in
Oh.
Logomancy.
Somebody needs to occupy the 9 hells.
I feel like Nickelback is just a bunch
Purgatory?
of like Aormaton style creatures.
Oh my god, don't make them a fucking like automated band. Like a
Moda.
Chuck E. Cheese automated band.
We're the lawful evil section of Purgatory, which is bisecting with the Modrons of the further interior bits, that lawful
Mechanus.
neutral section. Mechanus, thank you.
Yep.
And I'm just this little robot.
My next one shot is going to be a D&D Five Nights at Freddy's style
There
one
it
shot.
is. There it is. Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
it.
we've eternally
A game
crossed the
I've never
memes.
played.
So what are you doing?
Making a short rest, and then
Let's because like I kind of got a general idea of where it was headed, and we could
It
also head
was-
to town.
It was following along the only path of least resistance headed towards town.
fastest, clearest trail back to town.
Towards town.
Oh.
Well, why did you
I
say
mean,
that
there we
before?
go.
Because our options were following the wolves or going to town.
It was
I guess
actually
where we're going,
following
folks.
the headless corpse that was wandering into the bush, or following these
I've
undead
been
creatures
following
along
the
the
wolves.
snowshoe
Went down
path.
the path. Yeah.
You know what?
So
I
let's
think
just
we're
carry
suffering-
on.
We're suffering
Let's
yet
flip
again
a
from not
coin.
listening to the gem 5 seconds longer than we were supposed to.
Let's flip a coin.
I think we're going back to
my
town.
vote is go back and go after the corpse. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it was shambling, right? We're
Right,
probably
what
a
the
lot
hell?
faster than it.
I
So-
feel like there's if they did go back into town, surely there was people there that could
Sprocket,
deal with it.
her corpse has no face.
Yeah.
She is not a worthy enemy of the mighty Sprocket.
You know,
If
but
she can pick her
body
dead
might
body
be
up
going
and walk
back
away.
to her
Brother,
brother.
It
or
is
something?
worth noting for Sprocket's understanding that you've been following this path to this point from where you decided to veer off for
Yeah.
a little over an hour, trudging
Yeah.
through the snow, and it is snowing still. You could turn around and go back and start again and start trying to track again, but with the weather the way it is, it may be
Sounds
challenging for Errant.
who's only doing this because he signed in a
me?
sick note on Tuesday. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I
he's
challenge you.
phoned in the fact that he
I
can
Well,
may have forgotten that it's been snowing, so I guess
Why is it difficult for
back
me?
to town.
Well,
You're the
Eric-
only person that's actually trained in doing this, and it's
And-
only because some mystical bullshit that you got cooked up yesterday.
like you're the only person capable of rolling survival professionally, and you taught yourself how this morning.
There.
I
Why- you
I
suppose
like
it's
to think that the whole elvish game proficiency in a skill is literally just like having a cheat sheet on your phone and pretending to be an expert on something once a day.
No, it's they just Google their ancient ancestors and
Yeah.
get an old.
Yeah, I'm totally a
Play video.
gynecologist.
Look, the last time I got a sinus infection, I diagnosed it before I got to the walk-in clinic. I just went there as a formality to get the penicillin.
Yeah.
Listen,
You're not- it's not
WebMD
a-
says you have cancer.
It's not a
It's-
terrible idea to go spend the day back in our cave again.
Yes, it is. It's a Yeti hole that we barely
mean,
civilized.
I
Yeah, but
feel
what are the
like
appearance
if-
of the
if it-
Yetis in that Yeti hole.
Yeah,
Like,
also,
it
I'm
doesn't-
out of chickens. If you haven't noticed, and I'm standing in the ruins of my wicker basket, we're out of chickens.
I mean, it is snowing, so
Oh, dear God.
Like,
I just start walking
it would
back
be
to
even
town.
worse tomorrow.
I thought we killed all those little bastards.
We killed 4, and these woods are dark and full of
Let's
wolves.
let's just go back to town. Maybe they were going back to town. Maybe we should go.
When in doubt, we'll
Which-
start the trail again from town.
Which direction are
Yeah.
these coming from?
So
How
we're gonna walk
hard to
half
tell.
day.
Looking around, it's about a half day back to town.
So we're gonna walk a half day to walk back a half day.
Maybe this time we'll leave with better provisions and a tracker. As long as they don't
I'm
charge
with
5,000 gold a
Sprocket.
day. I'm with
Let's
Sprocket
go
too.
find that headless body.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It'll be hard,
Okay.
but
Now, apparently,
was
Flippy's on my
Sprocket 20
side, and
minutes
I'm
ago.
not even on it.
Sprocket, you with the now.
I'm on your old
Sprocket now.
side. all right, you changed plans. I didn't recognize.
Errant,
I mean-
you have a keen ear for tonality,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're hearing these cries, echoing, and like one's howling off into the distance quite a ways away, and another responds from a different direction, and another responds from a different direction, almost like a big rectangle all around you guys.
It's like they're going to pen us in.
Yeah.
It's almost like you killed 4 of them, but
And we
there's a
loudly
lot
argued.
of them that exist out here.
Yeah. We should
Well, then-
continue moving so we don't get hemmed in. I would
Yeah.
suggest.
Or do we thrash them again, and maybe one will flee back to the master?
What thrashing do you have hidden in your pocket, sir?
I mean, we won
I
last
mean,
time.
Beat the shit
On
out
a
of them
tech-
last
we
time.
won on a technicality.
But we have
I mean-
fire, and they don't like fire. That's
Look,
not a
Spro-
technicality. We're
Sprocket
good at
has
that.
no means of removing their bite curse from you anymore.
Yeah.
By the grace of Sprocket alone.
I mean, I'll be
none of
okay.
us are
Like,
biting
I'm
you.
not gonna turn into a monster. That's
no,
Yeah,
that's
you're
you
good.
guys' problem.
no,
now.
Sprocket, but I don't
So-
want to be that guy that you have to put down because I turn and I eat your faces.
Jub. Don't worry. If you turn, I'll kill you really quick. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. As long as I die.
I'd be happy to do
Your
so.
brain will just explode.
Sweet.
I'll
do that
even
thing
do
where
it
you
Hold on,
punch
is
the
that-
lady monk's
before
head
you
off.
Is that
turn,
your way?
okay?
Is that your way
That's
of,
the deal.
giving us permission if you're on death saves to just explode your body to make it quick?
I mean, if I'm succumbing to a ghoulish plague and I'm going to come back with more hit points than I went down with, absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
If you're
I
out
have
of
no problems
potions
with
and I'm
that.
turning into the plague, smash
I mean,
my head
I
into
do-
the rock. It is
I don't
only
have
fair.
any more potions, and I don't think potions would even like help you out with the change. Like,
We'll see.
Well,
you
Yeah, I
need,
feel
like
like
something
James-
that'll
James-
remove a disease.
James has a timer where he's moving these wolves closer every single
Uh-huh.
second
Yeah.
that we're taking
Yep,
more than
yep.
6 seconds.
Oh, they're not wolves. They're more of these things.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Alright.
know.
So
Aaron, agree with us and come back.
maybe
to town.
let's go back to town and we
Alright.
like
go to town.
Are you rolling whim?
or
I rolled a coin.
Uh-huh. You flipped a coin to see if you agree with us
Yeah.
or not?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
are you?
Did
are,
you just
do
roll
you want to
versus
go with my
petty?
original plan, Aaron? Because I mean, if
Yeah,
you
we're
change your
going to
mind,
fucking town. Whatever. We're gonna walk half a day and then walk back a half a day and then spend another half a
Okay.
day, and then we're gonna long rest from exactly 4 hours where we currently are tomorrow.
I love
You're
how you
so
think
concerned
you're
about
ever
budgeting
gonna
your
come back here.
imaginary time.
Yeah.
I
We're
just
gonna
love
go
how
back
you
to
guys
town.
think that
Town's
you're
gonna
coming
be
back
messed
here,
up.
or you're not going to
I'm
be
leaving.
dead by then.
Bye.
Long story short,
He's
we began
probably in
walking
town
east
anyway,
behind
waiting for
Aaron,
us.
who was leading the way back to town.
Aaron claps on his toque like a hoser and starts trudging off into the snow.
Don't forget
Real
your
nice
crampons.
toque,
Actually, we're in snowshoes right now. Crampons are for slippery ice. Snowshoes are for
Yeah.
snow.
I put my crampons on the bottom of my snowshoes. Now what?
I asked.
I believe at
I
that
was told
point,
we
the
couldn't.
artificer has defied God, and the artificer will suffer that
It's
wrath.
what I do.
You find that your snowshoes are less effective than you had originally thought.
Oh, you
Um,
just wait until he adds on the atomizer power pack.
This is just version 1.0.
So, through all of that, what I gather
We're going
is
back
that
to town.
half of you are going back to town. The other half of you are going to faff about finding a body in the woods.
No. I think we're all going back to town
I think
now.
we're all
You're all
going back to
following me.
town.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
How are you confused on this, sir?
Aaron, because the plan changed every 8 seconds depending on who had their mouth open at the time. Aaron, please roll me a survival check. Let's see how long this takes.
We're lost in the woods.
I'll bring up the rear.
That's
I haven't
great.
rolled above a friggin' 12 at all.
Yes.
We're all going to die.
Who's
Quick,
got
use
the
my bardic
bag?
inspiration.
I would have the bag.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Special. Is here. My character sheet keeps just fucking going away. Maybe I accidentally exit out.
Are you running hardware acceleration in your browser by chance? Because if it's turned on, sometimes Roll20 gets a little uppity.
It gets jumpy.
Yeah.
It like misclicks.
Nope, no, entirely.
Something to look
Check
at for
that
later.
setting in a bit. Yeah, it should be up here in just a second. It's just loading now.
Mhm.
Come on.
You can do it.
I wisdom save. you said.
Wisdom save.
Whiz.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Natural 20 today. Not today, bag.
Did you say you were trained in that and you have a +0?
I am not trained in wisdom.
For a
Very good.
total of 20.
Fluke.
Yep.
Uh-huh. And you feel this oppressive force hit your brain, and out of the front of the large hippo maw, there's like little trickles of blood coming out of his flared hippo nostrils.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
is this what you guys were talking about?
You getting a Chinook headache over there?
This feels fucking bad.
You get an ache through your muscles,
Uh-huh.
and you hear a rumbling in your head. I see you. I feel you.
How do I feel?
respond back.
Can I respond?
You can. You can respond to this message.
I think back at him. Now, where would you be, my friend? Let's meet face to face and talk about this, shall we?
I much prefer seeing you all from behind.
Pervert. Stop looking at the clapping of my big butt cheeks.
Alerting the guards.
They're alerting the guys.
Full circle,
I
folks,
can't
back to
help
the
it.
TikTok meme.
My ass cheeks keep clapping. You
What
have
do
what
you
is
in-
mine.
Well, then come and get it.
Good. You feel racked
We'll be
with
in town.
pain.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
You feel racked with pain.
Range on this spell. Yeah.
Despite rolling a natural 20, you did not succeed your wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
20 is not high enough.
We'll see you in D&D 1.
Oh, that's not a thing anymore.
DM.
They canceled that.
Oh, did they change that? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Yeah, that's good. Fuck it. I'd never
It's not
liked
called
that
1D&D
change anyway.
anymore either. They're just
Oh.
it's just 5th edition. We're just revising some stuff for 5th edition.
Oh, that's okay.
That's going to be 8 points of psychic damage to you,
Oof.
sir.
8 points of psychic damage.
Indeed.
Oh,
As you
Not
feel,
his brains. He needs those.
as you feel like push in, it feels oppressive. Town, you say? Good. Good. I needed new recruits. And nothing.
Looks like we've got a clandestine meeting with this guy in town. So
Neat.
let's go to the nearest bar.
I knew we would be going the right way eventually.
Parent, roll me a perception check.
Does anyone have a tissue?
Dungeon Daddy.
Oh, no, but I do hand you a fistful of snow.
Ah, perfect.
Finally. 19.
I make you a red snow cone.
It tastes
Aaron.
like friendship.
That
As,
does, yes.
as you all stop
And
to
HIV.
turn, as as Flippy's having a conversation with the wind and starts bleeding all over the place, you turn, and the howling gets really, really loud in a direction to your north, and your eyes are
It is north.
naturally keeping along
God,
the top of the snow. And you see movement way, way, way above, up in the trees. And you see a figure that is really, really big. 4 legs. A massive antlered head.
Fucking centaur.
Leaping from the top of a tree to the top of a tree to the top of a tree, at least 2 or 3 miles off in the direction that you're going.
Oh.
Do I get good or bad vibes from it? Does it look like a...
It doesn't look like a whole lot of fucking fun.
It's here to fuck spiders.
Big things shouldn't leap from treetop to treetop.
Yeah, especially not tauric ones with antlers.
Ungulates even.
There is a quite large creature jumping in the treetops in the distance, and I suggest that we might want to move along quickly now.
The
And
loud
it's going to the
howling
same-
is all starting to come in that direction.
Should we warn
Onwards.
the town that they're about
I'll walk
to be
on that
ramped?
flank.
Just his ears sticking up out of the top of a snowbank as it moves undisturbed.
God, it's uncanny.
Yeah, let's head back to town. Would you like some snow
Yep.
cone? It tastes like Flippy. Actually, it tastes like Flippy's insides.
I would rather die. So no.
Pushing, moving double time.
I don't want to get a point of exhaustion, so no.
Okay.
I mean, we're
It's
already
not
risking
my
a point of exhaustion.
It's not our fucking town, right? If it gets destroyed, it's not the end of the world for us.
Sure.
However,
I mean, I think they're
counterpoint,
hunting us, but
we're here to make a good impression. So as long as
So
they don't
we'll
know
s-
it's our fault that they're doomed, it's better.
Exactly. We'll just
Yeah.
save them at the last minute as we arrive.
Yeah, we'll steal the glory.
Okay. That sounds lovely.
Sprocket thinks they're coming for us, and he's good to go. So
Sprocket's right.
Get it.
Yeah, let's
Sprocket's
go.
right.
Sprocket's ready to rock.
Yeah.
All right. So you're heading off? Back to town?
Make
I like your tone, sir.
All right.
Quickly.
I like it.
it.
Well, no, I'm
Going
just,
back to town. Are we?
I love that you're like, it's not our town. It doesn't fucking matter. And
Well, it's not that it's not our town and doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for many other reasons.
Yeah.
Only one of us
Flippy-
said that.
Flippy,
What the hell?
you
Yeah?
specifically heard, good, I needed more recruits.
Yeah.
You didn't share this with the party, and that's fine. You keep that to yourself. Just wrap it up and just like
I
tuck
just
it in your pocket for later.
he's talking about
Up
us.
and
And
down.
Yeah.
whenever he fights
Sure
us,
he
he
is.
thinks he's gonna do his thing and he's gonna recruit us. Whatever. That's
Just gonna say we're gonna go to break. And
I'm
the
not
longer it
wise.
takes you guys to get to town, the more people he has already recruited to fight you with his zombie people. I like it. Cool. Going to break. Be back in 15 minutes, everybody. You know
we're
what?
not going to town.
18 minutes. We'll come back right at 8 o'clock to give everybody a chance to hydrate and bio and all of that jazz. See you soon.
Don't forget, folks, water's the name of the game, short and long term.
Water's the main ingredient in beer.
Water's the main ingredient in
everything.
you. And we're back.
Mac
we're gone.
immediately leaves his chair.
Well, we're gone.
The curse of chairs.
We're alive.
You've made your choice. You dawdled. You headed back to town. You're
We didn't
not.
dawdle. We're
not-
not pushing ourselves.
You're not hustling.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving at a regular, at a medium pace.
At a medium
Medium
pace.
pace.
All right.
At a goblin pace.
It's a quite slow pace with the survival check of 9 that Errant rolled on making sure that it's straightforward enough that you're following a snowshoe track.
Is this one of those things where any of us could give him the help action, or do we also have to be trained?
Technically speaking, anybody can help with anything for advantage, but thematically, it's never appropriate if you're not. It's like the barbarian trying to help on an Arcana check. You don't have the relevant skills to help.
I have bounced ridiculous ideas off of stupider people.
There's that. In this case, you would cause more harm than good. Try backseat navigating me with a compass when we're in the woods next week.
Hey, James, you remember
See how
that
well
time
that
you
goes for
got
you.
lost driving to Ghost because you didn't stop and ask, are we driving north or not? And I was sitting there with the map going, why are you driving north? It's west of us.
No.
Yeah,
It's good for
despite
you.
all my help, sometimes you still roll at disadvantage.
It happens. So you carry on down the path, knowing what you know now. Any changes to your plans?
I am not whistling a jaunty tune.
Could we maybe pick up the pace a little bit? It seems like... Okay, so I was thinking about something that he's mentioned. And, like, I think that I interpreted it in one way. But it could also perhaps be interpreted in a different way. And should I be wrong in my initial interpretation, I should say we should probably skedaddle this one. Let's get going here.
Well, what was it that he said?
Oh, he just kind of implied that the longer we took to get back to town, the more minions he might have waiting to kill us. It seemed like he was recruiting people from town. He might already be there, so...
Yeah, I think we should probably start hoofing it. Like,
yeah, let's hoof it.
Are we volunteering ourselves to be
Sure.
the last bastion of hope against a mighty, terrible evil?
Either that, or we go back and start following the tracks of the headless lady.
I mean, those are gone. It's been snowing for like a couple hours now, so...
Oh, I think that we should probably be the last bastion of hope against this massive army, yeah.
Snipe hunt in the woods, fighting against an elder evil.
What's
What
the
is
better
worse?
story?
What's worse, being exhausted or a few extra people dying?
few extra
Probably
people
A
dying.
few extra people. Attacks aren't a skill check.
Jub Jub has been trained not to immediately respond to this question with his first answer. Jub Jub will count to 5 in his head first. We should go help the town.
If we're exhausted, we won't be able to fight as well.
Exactly. We're going to help the town when we get there.
One level of exhaustion doesn't change much.
Except these things had a lot of saving throws they were throwing our way.
A level of exhaustion does nothing against your saving throws.
Thought it does.
It's only
Skill
ability
checks.
checks.
Skill
On
checks.
their ability checks.
It's
I drop
initiative
down
at
onto all
disadvantage.
fours and start hippo running through the snow.
Is that faster? Like,
I don't know. Probably not. I'm a gif. I'm not an
The
actual
chair is
hippo.
riding him.
Yeah. I throw
Yeah,
the chair on
just-
my back.
Rocket's literally just at a walking pace beside him.
The free movement, just
Yeah.
striding.
All right, I guess we will
We will make
pick it up.
some...
Pick it up.
Yeah.
No ska band references, please.
Oh god.
Everybody roll me Constitution saving throws.
I work at a place named Ska.
Stop
It's not a
doxing
music
yourself.
shop. Say
Constitution,
Constitution save throw.
Yep.
Finally,
21.
Okay, I'm at least
24.
decent at this.
Sprocket.
15.
Yep.
Point of exhaustion, my good man.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
When you're 3 feet tall and you're walking with a magic ring through every snowdrift, it just tends to...
Actually, wait,
Elect.
doesn't he have the ring that he doesn't get? fucked up by
Oh.
The
that?
ring doesn't grant him any sort of bonus against saves versus.
Yeah, it's not that he
exhaustion.
doesn't get tired from running.
Yeah, it's cold and miserable out.
Yeah.
He's not immune to that.
Yeah.
Unless we set him on fire, and then he'll be immune for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And I've been warned against this several times.
Magic can't paralyze or restrain me though, so that's good.
Yeah. But you still a chunky little goblin running in plate mail through
Yep.
through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, small goblin.
Oh.
Control your breathing. Yes, that's it.
He starts breathing through his extra nostrils that just start spewing snot.
Listen
out
to
of the
me
side of his
breathe.
forehead.
Oh no.
It's like a little
no.
Wario.
You know what?
Uh,
I disdain the lack of goblin facial hair in fantasy settings.
Really? Do you think they need majestic mustaches?
I think they do. I think this needs to start being a thing, is goblins with actual mustaches. And I don't just mean Senior Vorpal Kickasso. I mean in general. Like, goblins need mustaches. That
Didn't they
said,
do that in World of Warcraft? They have tons of goblin facial
Aren't
hair in
you
World of
the-
Warcraft.
Aren't you the primary author in an entire campaign spanning world of
Yeah.
your own making?
I'm just saying that Sprocket,
You now have a mustache.
Marcus spontaneously grows a mustache. Very good.
for all of a sudden, you turn back and for some reason Sprocket looks like Lemmy Kilmister.
Oh, that's
Hold
a
on a
nice
second.
one.
Hold on. You've just said that as I literally pulled this up. I think I can post this on our YouTube here.
Should be able to. You can post most things. What have you done? Yeah. That looks about right. That's majestic as
back.
fuck. I like it.
I love how he said our Discord, and I can't see it.
No, it's in YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in the YouTube chat.
That's a risky click, isn't it?
Hey, why are his fingers so far apart from each other?
Chat, I
My
dive
feet
into this
are
link
grown.
alongside you. We will all die together. Oh, that's not so bad.
Pushing hard through the snow.
Polished.
4 hours. First hour. Again, the howling has outflanked you at this point.
It's ahead and north of us.
Second hour. And you see like everybody's got some heavy breaths. Third hour, and you break the tree line and you see across the tundra the shape of the shanty town that is Shellscript.
And the magic portal and the what have you behind it on that. mountain.
It's a little ways behind, but you do see a faint glimmer reflecting off the snow. But it's kind of a high beams in a snowstorm sort of deal.
It's vaguely there.
You see a faint outline. And as you're hoofing it across the tundra and getting reasonably close, again, that howl comes from ahead of you, right at the town, as you start to hear bells churning back and forth and back and forth. And there's a clamor and a yell as you break the gates. Is there anything you'd like to do before you enter town proper?
I would love to remind all those high-level adventurers that they're in that town.
Take a long rest.
Yeah, can we squeeze like a nice 8-hour rest in a good 30 seconds there?
I'm
No.
just gonna give myself a. We have potion? No, I'm gonna give myself a healing word.
All
You
right.
didn't take your hit dice?
Cure wounds. That's it.
You did have a short rest. You could have burned hit
Short
dice
rest
before.
healed, didn't you? I saw you rolling it.
We
We
I
took a
know
short
because
rest.
I
saw
took.
you roll dice.
Yeah, I know. But then I took 8 points of psychic damage
Oh,
Afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
because he was talking to me.
Yeah.
It was.
So I'm gonna have to pump myself up with
Okay.
the cure wounds.
Anything else you want to do before you break through the gates proper?
I'm gonna let
Well,
Sprocket go first.
We should
and
probably.
point
Well, I was going to
fire
say
over his head.
we should probably, sneak in We shouldn't just run in guns ablazing, balls to the walls, skeet skeet.
I share a look with Sprocket and then back with Errant. Have you met us?
I don't really do quiet. I'll just like move my arms and
Can you-
jangle, 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 jangle.
Like, I think I saw you do it. Can't you launch Sprocket?
I
as a
have
projectile at
blazing
people?
guns.
I understand that you are.
The motivational speech you just gave to a fire wizard, an artificer with a shotgun, and a goblin in full
Quiet
plate.
challenged? Is that what you were gonna say, Aaron? Quiet challenge?
No, you are.
Do you have the silence spell?
Intricate bunch. But understand this: if we go in there running, and attract all the attention of everybody, there will be no chance to take an attack from here or take an attack from there. It'll just be straight blades to the throats on all of us, I imagine.
I don't think that the ghouls have knives.
And I feel like they're probably attacking citizens right now.
Remember
We
the
might
creature?
even get them off guard.
Do you remember the creature I said I saw jumping in from the treetops?
Big, spooky, ungulate, impossibly
We
large.
should kill that one first.
It was like, remember
Hit the
before
snake
I was
in the head.
looking for a centaur? Well, this thing was like a centaur, and it was massive.
I've never seen a centaur.
All right, well,
Horse with a human body on the top. Regardless, I feel as though we are losing the point here,
There was a
and that
point.
we should be careful.
Okay.
I will here. We can be careful, or I can load Sprocket onto my axe and I can launch him into the center of the city.
That's a thing you
I
can
mean,
do?
I'm fucking down with that.
or we
Like,
could all just run through the gate together at once.
Yep.
Kind of a mix of
that works
mismatch
too.
of both.
Are you legally able to launch Sprocket like that? Is that a thing? You're licensed for this?
I
As
roll
long as
strength
Sprocket
high
says
enough. I
yes.
think I can like.
And then you want to check a goblin? You can check this goblin all day.
If you are
Nice.
intent on running through the gates, then I will take up the rear to make sure nothing comes up behind.
That sounds good. Let's get ourselves in position and breach.
All right.
I
city
lock
in
and
the
load with
stirrups.
my ceremonial sword.
I like it.
Lock and load the ceremonial sword.
Is the gate
See, it
closed or
feels
is the
good,
gate
doesn't
open?
it?
It just feels great.
It does. I'm adding
The,
that to my
the gate
stick.
around the shanty town.
Mm-hmm.
There is a wall. It is made of stone.
I hit
So
it
that-
with the spider bow or the spider stick.
Hey, there you go.
I mean, there's a wall around, and
Don't
there's
cast
a
spider
big
climb on the
wide open
wall.
area that has people posted at it.
Feel free to describe to us our approach to town so we can figure out the narrative choices we have to make here.
As you approach, taking into consideration your unique abilities, with Errant pulling up the rear, Sprocket and Jub in the front, and Flippy riding his chair into battle in the middle.
Just
It's
trembling.
seems- the sight before you is a man being eviscerated on the ground with something's face buried into it, and it looks up and it turns, and you see the reflection of those green eyes upon you. There's often in battle there's flames and fire and screaming.
Just people kicking
It's-
over candles and shit.
It's strangely quiet as he's being eaten. You hear the sound of like steel on steel, or steel on black ice, sorts of bits. I'm gonna drag you over as you push your way in.
Pushing your way.
Pushing your way in.
We're all gonna die.
Downtown.
And I'm just gonna kill dynamic lighting on this guy.
Oh god. I'm just gonna kill one of you. No, just the
Wait a sec. Womp 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 womp. Got a line there I don't want there. That can go away. That'll leave. Cool. As you run up on this place, there's a guard being torn asunder. There are more guards positioned up in the corners on these parapets, shooting down with heavy crossbows into these things. To your eyes, you see one of them over here suddenly go dark and stop shooting and screams as he's lost through the gate, and you can see all the way through to the far side. There are more of these winter ghasts, bigger, thicker than the ones that you encountered before, eating into guards.
Looks like they've got it under control. We need all this arsenal.
There's several guards over here that seem to be nursing wounds, and 2 reasonably competent individuals, captains of some kind, one a red dragonborn, and the other just a plate mail buffeted man, swinging long swords like there's no tomorrow. And you see this guy at your feet. He is long since dead. Right as you approach in, being eaten by this winter ghast. What do? There's no sign of a giant centaur.
Does this thing know we're here?
I think we need to keep running and look for it.
I think we need to keep going. But
it turned and looked at you. Yes.
Oh, this thing turned out. I mean, 120 feet out. I'm throwing an
I scream,
Eldritch
it's coming
blast
right
at
for us, and I blast it with a scorch, with a
All right.
flaming bolt. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead. Unleash your ranged attacks as you would.
Spew, spew.
This thing, for all intents and purposes, the lone one outside munching on a dude's face is forfeit. You know their weakness. You have ample time, and it is by itself. You have a strategic advantage. I'm not even going to make you like pew,
It
pew,
didn't
pew,
even
pew,
see
to
us
death.
coming, and it was very sad.
It saw you coming, but you shot it like 6 times before.
It's the last
had a
thing it
chance.
saw, though.
The last thing it saw was us coming.
That said, carrying on, this fella
oh
right
my
here
God.
No,
is
don't even.
totally fucked.
Don't start.
No, I'm not going to say it.
As you move forward into the town proper.
Where can I type it?
I would like to
never
take
mind.
note that I am
I
not
didn't do
directly on their asses
Okay.
because I ain't getting coned. Like last time, I also stayed a little bit back.
Okay. I'm going to get you all to roll initiative for me.
Oh, it's trailing us.
Oh, wait for the.
There's a shatter guy chasing us into the city. Quick, help!
I will destroy you.
Oh. Oh,
Or something.
oh, boys. Armor's starting to weigh me down.
Oh, no.
What are with the rolls tonight?
Yeah,
We'll be fine. Flippy's in front.
that's the thing. There we go.
Flippy can't kill us all on his turn.
Exactly. Like, what do you want? What do you mean? Like, I'm going to be hurting you guys, if anything. Nah. We got this. I'll just shove things around.
There we go.
All I can do.
Winter gas, winter gas, winter gas. Gucci gang. Got it.
Wow.
There we go. Winter gassed, winter gassed, winter gassed.
You know, Winter Gas almost sounds like some sort of festival.
Welcome to the
It
Winter
really does.
Gast.
Welcome to Wintergast. Would you like your
Flippy?
complimentary hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Flippy, what is your dexterity score?
Oh, it's a solid 14, I believe.
You're going first.
Ah. Wait, what? I'm not
Yeah, there's only
Okay.
2 people in.
Okay.
You can't see people in
whatever.
the initiative order that aren't
Whatever.
on the token layer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm going to have Armchair shoot at the one that's next to the red dragonborn.
All right.
Because he seems to be kind of on his own. So
Yep.
I'm going to try to give him a little help. Look out, Dragon Man. He's coming right next to you. Oh, right. Putting his chair away. Force Ballista. Natural
Natural
one,
one.
because I took too long.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, well, I mean, that was just a warning shot, and then I'll shoot him again, but this time with a firebolt.
Got it.
26 for
Solid.
7 fire, and I'm gonna use an astral spark for 3 force. Yeah.
All right. So 14 fire and 3 force. Now, the one of the guard captains has to roll a Constitution saving throw
Or get
As
shot
you-
by me next round.
as you melt some of the ice,
All right.
and fails. He is poisoned.
Oh,
Yep. May seem like we're harming you, but I really am trying to help.
look, people being poisoned slightly isn't so bad.
Just make it through tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I'll kill as many as I can.
There we go. That's it for me. I'm just gonna
I like
stay
it.
where I am. Like
I love it.
spot.
All right. It's not Errant's turn yet. Jumping
James
up
gonna
on
add something to the token layer at a higher initiative.
jumping up on top of the
Oh,
Parapet.
Ooh,
house.
boy.
oh, it's the moose.
I mean, we could give it more credit than that.
Why is the map so dark? It's midday, isn't it?
It's not. It's approaching dusk at this point. You were running for 4 or 5 hours.
Winter, narrow light band.
Very much
snow.
so.
It's been snowing constantly. Like it's
Standing-
shitty visibility.
Standing on top of the one of these houses, looking down at you, is a huge-sized hairy stag, and riding on its back is this just like dank-ass looking Goliath with arms and legs that are way longer than they have any right to be, holding up this wicked-looking great axe, and a bunch of different like bands of plate mail mishmashed together that look like it probably wasn't originally sized for him. And one of his hands, normal sized, holding a shield, the other 3 times bigger than it should be. Its forearm protruding out into a long spike is what's holding the axe. The hand that's holding the axe seems to have 3 fingers and long green claws, as though it belongs to some kind of a demon. That's the thing. Thing steps up, jumps down onto Sprocket, and will do a flinging charge on you.
Let them fight.
Come at me, bro.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw, please, Sprocket.
Okay.
With a 4. You are pushed 15 feet away as it charges into you. It digs its horns in. And yeah, you end up over here.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
Let's stay there. For dramatic effect. No damage. Just flings you. And it
It was
turns
with
and
a soft touch.
soft touch. It turns and it bucks. This dragonborn veteran down here kicks out one of its rear legs into him and does not hit. Goes wide. Did I? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Aaron, you're up.
Question, just
Shoot.
for my own sake here. So my spider staff,
Yes.
if I'm specifically saying that I am hitting their armor purposely,
No. It's not items that are worn. It's for things like busting down doors, breaking open treasure chests.
I'm just trying to bend some rules here, okay?
I know you. Yeah.
I mean, if we're flagrant about it, can we get away with it?
What you got?
What is it? What does it take to warm the cockles of your frozen heart, Mr. GM?
Play fast. Play hard.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna cast. Man, that spell's too confusing. I don't like playing things like, I don't know why I chose mirror image. I don't like playing when I'm playing online because it's harder to keep track of.
It's a solid good spell.
It
It'll
is.
keep you alive.
It keeps you alive.
While people hit you in the face.
You could have
Regardless of
cast
what
it
they
before
rolled.
running into town. When
No,
I asked
you
you,
decided to give us a pep talk about being stealthy.
Yeah, well, regardless, I'm gonna cast Shatter. No, actually, I switched that. I'm gonna cast. No, I gotta keep those open. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
all right, where?
Get him, Shatter Kai.
At the base of this man in the center.
Him and his mount.
All
Wait,
right,
isn't Shatter like huge, like fireball size?
less,
Almost.
but
Less.
Yeah.
Oh.
all right. Go ahead, roll shatter.
You can roll Shatter like damage.
Click on the spell.
Cast the spell.
Sorry, you guys do this so weird in the way that you do this. I don't usually go through my my listing here for that.
Yeah. It makes things go faster when you just cast the spell because it adds everything in for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I see your saves and stuff. So the Megalosaurus will roll a con save.
Gesundheit, a megalosaurus? Damn.
Makes it. So it's gonna take a little bit. And it's bolstered by the Paladin's aura. The Paladin will make a con save. Makes it.
We gotta have a Godzilla
And-
moment where we let the paladins fight.
You know, I like it. So half damage
10 each.
in each.
And then never mind.
That's an action. Do you have any bardic inspirations left for the day?
I do. Who's our biggest damage dealer other than me?
Sprocket.
Okay, Sprocket.
Yes.
You got yourself some inspiration.
It's
All right.
Nickelback. At
Is
least
that the
primary
last you
chord.
have for the day?
Yes.
Been a while.
it's been a while.
Sprocket, you have disadvantage on all your attacks going forward. All right,
It's not that bad of a song. Come on.
this Wintergast dives into Buddy. Ooh. Takes a hard hit. This one. Yeah, this guard is dead.
Uh-oh.
He's laying on the ground and he's got this green ooze leaking out of his arm. He's
Yep.
screaming. I say dead, as in like he is no longer a combatant for a little
Ugh.
while.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Which corpse am I burning?
Job.
Yeah.
Anybody marked with a big red X has been sufficiently
Felled,
bitten to
yeah.
turn later.
Yeah. Jub is going to... Jub stands before this horrifying titan of a creature. And the weird, grotesque man standing astride it. And he simply says, "Been looking for you." And then they all explode as I cast Fireball.
Ooh.
And specifically, I'm spending a sorcery point so that the paladin rolls with disadvantage.
I like it.
Yes. Let me
That
mark out
works.
the sorcery point before I forget. But he is the only one that is going to roll with disadvantage specifically. It's just I pick one guy. And do sorcery point down one. Do. Where the hell are my sorcery points? On the right. There we go.
He's going to roll. He's
Damn,
also going to
one.
use a reaction to give himself resistant to fire damage.
Well, he's a dick because he knows what the fire spell looks like. Anyway, but yeah, let's drop motherfucking 3rd level fireball. Blow up these
With
bitches.
disadvantage, he failed with a natural 1.
Oh, sweet Jesus! I love hearing that kind of thing.
You have to
Level
roll the
3.
attack for fireball.
Fireball, DC 15, 31 fire damage. He and his mount.
Half to 15.
Yeah, he and his mount, they're the only people I can actually catch in the space without hurting myself and others. But I stand defiantly in front of him, point, and fire blossoms. I can choose to spend a couple more sorcery points, and I think I might. Might be worth the difference there. 2, 3. That's the thing, though. It's Empower spells only re-rolling a number of dice equal to my charisma modifier of 3, and that's gonna cost how many sorcery points to do? That was the thing. It didn't feel like it was gonna be that. Yeah, what's up?
Can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh shit! In response to me blowing him up?
Yep.
Oh no.
You attacked his elk.
Cool. 9.
On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
It's not a melee or ranged attack. It's an area effect spell I hit him with. Does it still trigger that thing?
Yes.
Wow. All right. How much radiant? Sorry.
31.
I'm dead. Cool. Yeah.
Dead.
Boom.
0.
I blow them up and fall over, flipping them
You
off.
burned
as
us
I
one a
collapse.
day.
Yep.
But yeah, the stag takes 31 points of fire damage. He
That's
takes
40 total
half
so
of that.
far.
Yep. He took half that.
James is doing a bunch of shuffling math. He loves playing blue and Magic the Gathering, folks.
That's a thing.
Just moving tokens around. When he's done his turn, I'm dead on my turn for having dared to hit something. Who's next?
The paladin.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Jub releases this torrent of fire, and using his paladin-like abilities, twisting his oath, as his mount is
His forsaken, blasphemous oath to some hideous troll god.
You see all of the scorched flesh on it kind of pull away from the mount into this glowing black orb, and it juts back out at Jub and takes him full through the stomach.
Yeah, just
There's big gaping hole. Now it's the paladin's actual turn. And it turns and it grins. And it's that same maddening voice that kept scrying on you and sending spells. And he says, "You're here. Quicker than I expected. My hounds have not yet eaten." But and he glances around and he looks past the lifeless form of Jub at Flippy. He says,
What do you want?
You have his heart.
Well, he's just so charming. I mean, how could I not?
And he Babe Ruths his axe at you. Lines up the
points
shot.
at you.
Yeah. And, yeah, he's going to... That seems like an appropriate action. Charge.
Did the elk move on its turn and now he's moving it on his turn? Or is he
the elk?
jumping off the elk?
The elk isn't moving.
Gotcha.
He's moving from the elk.
He's dismounted. Very good.
Yeah. Mounted combat, separate initiative turns.
Uh-huh. Does my
there
corpse
we
get
go.
an attack of opportunity?
Unfortunately, not this time.
Still within.
Damn.
It hasn't
Damn.
left your threatened corpse range yet. And Flippy. It's time to get flippant.
See what you've got. I told you to come for me, so here you are. Let's go.
Why don't we get creative here? We're gonna bonus action Banishing Smite. And he swings his battle axe with one hand into you. That'll be a critical hit.
Are you sure?
Unless Aaron has something to do about it.
a reaction to silvery barbs?
Yeah, if that's a critical hit, I'm a I'm a silvery barbs that, or else we're gonna be down a player.
All right. Takes it
Not
down
very
to
fair.
a 15 to hit instead.
A 15 does not meet my AC.
All right. You see.
And I'll give Sprocket that advantage.
All right.
I recall like this kind of feeling from other missions that we've been on, and I look back with a knowing glance over to Aaron, and I just fucking thank you, friend.
You say, I packed spare underwear.
Oh, we high five our mage hands.
I like it. But just the tips. You see this like swirling black inky shadow wreathing out around this demonic looking claw on his hand, and spiraling around his axe. He's still concentrating on a spell. And second attack. Yeah, it's gonna miss too. Yeah. All right, Sprocket, you're up.
You should not have dismounted, my friend. You may have given Jub Jub the death he wished for, son, but now it's time for you to die. I'm gonna cast a bonus action Hunter's Mark
Okay. On Buddy.
on the Paladin.
All right.
And then I'm gonna come forward. I have advantage on this.
You do.
I'm gonna boom and blade.
All right.
Do a
That's a
crit,
crit.
and I'll pump crap into it. So Fury.
Oh, look at those
Small-
big
boy.
sixes
Oh, boy.
on sixes
And,
and sixes on sixes.
I'll smite into it as well.
All right.
Go Nova Goblin. Woohoo!
It's tech. Are you casting it as a? So it's 4d8 if you're smiting, not 2d8.
Oh,
Smite's
4d8
double on a
with-
crit too.
Roll a number
Oh.
2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roll an
This is
extra 2d8.
Does the Hunter's Mark double as well?
Yep. It already did.
Anything
Oh,
that
did,
rolls.
did. Oh wow.
All
Glad
right,
I
so
gave
that's
you that
oh.
advantage.
25,
Fucking god.
7, 49 to 60 points of damage total.
motherfucker!
Boop.
Hell yeah.
See, this is where I should have used that other ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I see how
that's
it
what optimization means.
And you see him drop his battle axe to the ground.
Just Sprocket shows up and goes,
Yep. That is exactly what Sprocket did. Sprocket showed up and went bleh. And he drops to the ground.
Huh.
Wham! Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
you
All
have
right.
no other attacks?
No, sorry.
No, he attacks once.
He's- He's prone?
I fear the day Sprocket earns attack number 2.
Coming around the corner. No, he's at unconscious.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
Downed.
Oh shit,
you know,
dude. That was a
he's-
one tap.
Remember, Trollkin, his sister was canny like this
Trollkin.
too.
Fire!
Right,
Fire!
right. Yeah, okay.
Coming around
I
the
hit him with
corner
fire damage this round, but still, just
are
Oh.
2 more winter ghasts
Oh,
that
There
come
they-
in and start flanking the stag. Flippy, you're up.
they better eat that
Alright.
stag.
not out of the game yet, but if he's anything like his sister, and it seems that he would be, I'm going to just give him one quick one in the fucking disadvantage though. I'm gonna firebolt his
All right. Does not hit.
14.
There's long strips of mismatched plate mail everywhere, and it just
Oh, fuck me. I should have.
Yeah.
I
Step on
could
his
have walked
face.
away. He is just fucking. All right.
He's
Well,
adjacent to you. Just step on his
Yeah.
face for 2 death saves.
still
well,
got a
that
hit.
was my action, so I can't. I'm going to. I'm gonna armchair the stag and try to force it.
Oh, armchair
21.
him for the things.
Yeah,
Armchair for the clinch. Them rolls.
it's all good.
Armchair
Armchair consistently rolling
absolutely.
tonight.
Yeah, he's doing good, man.
Claps in the chat.
Absolutely hits it for 8 points of force damage, and knocks it back 5.
And they
feet.
call you a lazy boy.
Oh, is it too big to get knocked around?
Nope.
Good. I love armchair. God damn.
Force Ballista doesn't give a shit about how big or small you are.
Damn.
I'm gonna move armchair over here, and I'm gonna take a seat. All my
gonna
work
take a
here is
seat.
done for now.
I love that.
I'm gonna keep my beads drawn on the dude on the ground, though. But that's
All right.
That's it.
The Megaloceros, seeing its master go down.
I have to say, I'm gonna use his body as a fucking ottoman. I have
He's
to.
gonna-
I'm sitting right in front of him.
It's going to charge Sprocket.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
trampling over me.
Oh no.
Yep. You're
Yeah.
ragdolling. You're ragdolling at this point.
I'm like one of those Oblivion characters. It's just spinning, and I'm about to jiggle into the floor and then go flying 40
that's a
feet that
critical
way.
hit on Sprocket
Oh, no.
from the moose. And I don't believe Errant has a reaction left because they used it last time.
No, I was going back to
Um,
next turn
so-
forward.
That's going to be 18 points of piercing damage as it brings the rack down into you. And I need a strength saving throw, please.
A stripper did that to me the other night.
Gore.
Don't even try me, bro.
You
Don't even
stand
try.
your ground as
Chest
this
and
moose
antlers.
just like wrecks into you. So 18 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Jesus.
I
And it
took
rears
off.
back and it slams its hooves down into you as well. That's a 22 to hit.
Shield.
Would have been 18 bludgeoning.
Hmm.
Errant, you're up.
Yeah.
Use
Yes,
those spell
I-
slots, boys.
Is he still on the ground?
Oh, I'm underneath
the
the
paladin?
elk.
Yes. And so is
It's under
Jub.
my heels.
And any kind of hit is a death save?
So if you hit him, it counts as a critical hit.
Critical hit is 2 death saves.
Yeah.
If he takes damage from something like an area effect, it's just a death save.
Cool.
You got to be able to hit.
No.
I'm gonna move up. Here.
Where are you hiding right now? Oh, there you are. Hiding under the portcullis this whole time.
I told you I'm not gonna stand. You should never stand in a group in D&D.
Sorry, my corpse is just flippantly dying here, getting the first blow against our major enemy.
Yes.
The
I'm gonna
Megaloceros
swing-
is large enough that Jub hasn't been crushed underneath
It's
its
just
boot heels yet.
Stepping around my face. That's not even a Megaloceros. That's a moose, sir. That's a Canadian moose. It's up there with the goose hydra.
That's not a moose.
That's a.
It's technically a stag.
Eh.
I'm gonna swing my axe on him on the ground.
Go ahead. Swing. You have advantage.
Beat his armor class, sir.
23.
23 does not hit.
You are
What?
fucking kidding me. Unconscious, he has a 20.
Unconscious? I can't hit him with a 23?
23 does not beat his AC.
You are fucking kidding.
That shouldn't matter if he's unconscious.
Can't make it through that armor, boys.
He's just got a rubbery ass hide. God damn this guy.
23 doesn't.
Apparently
23 did
not.
hit.
We cannot murder a corpse on the ground.
Okay, well, I'll step back again then.
Where's our deck saves at, yo? Let's go.
All right. Anything else for you? You want a healing word to your Jub?
I have healing word?
Oh god.
You're
I-
the bard.
I'm kidding. I just forgot that it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's a word.
Here's the thing. If I do this, I cannot silvery barbs again.
Yeah, you can. Oh, you're out of spell slots.
Oh.
Do what you got to do.
I'm
I have
away
potions.
because you're not that far down.
I have potions on my belt, but he's standing an elk on top of me. I think the only way to heal me right now is a ranged spell. Unless you want to drop, like, fucking... Do you got aid? You got any of those other big ones?
I do have an aid left, but it's not a bonus action.
Bonus action, yeah.
I
Can you
think
hold a
silvery-
bonus action?
This was a bullshit way to find out he has a 24 AC. Like, holy shit, James.
I did
I
describe him
am
as
going to
massive
You
hold-
shield
riveted
and
plates to a
Oh, wait.
troll, you sadistic GM. You You
I'm gonna
riveted
hold
plates
my
to a
silvery
No.
barbs because it's gonna be worse if he rolls a 20 than as opposed
Yeah,
to giving
yeah.
you 5 hit points.
But if I
Okay.
don't have any hit points, I'm not conscious on my turn.
But then but if you go down, I can also heal you and bring you back up again.
Whatever you want to do. Your
I'm
turn.
a hold.
All right. The winter ghasts that are fighting right by Ken's corpse.
just snarling nearby. Going after a live target before my warm corpse chills.
You see the dragonborn veteran that
Oh,
these
he goes
two are fighting into go down,
I should have
and this
fireballed
one-
him and the Wintergast.
jumps over onto Flippy.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a bite. That's a 14 to hit.
does not hit.
16 on the claw.
I'm gonna take it.
That's 15 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving
I
throw.
regret taking it.
Instant regret.
Yeah, 15 points on a con save.
Yeah, 15
Was that?
points
Yeah.
and a con save.
Right,
Your
right,
This
armor
is
right.
class
not
was
from
still
its
up
bite.
in that shield belt, wasn't it?
Is it?
Or no,
Wait,
sorry, that was
No, I didn't.
That was Sprocket.
Sprocket.
Yeah.
We all have shield. It was confusing.
We do, yeah. I almost,
Alright.
I almost burned it there, and I kind of wish I had now. But 21
So-
on the con save at least.
15
Yay.
points of slashing damage, and you are not paralyzed from the Wintergast. Now, Wintergast over here starts biting into Buddy, and Buddy's still up. This guy down on the ground is bleeding out. All of the guards get their turn and start laying into this giant stag with heavy crossbows.
Uh-oh.
Got 'em, guards.
Here's hoping when that elk falls over, it's not an area effect for me.
They hit. It peppers its hide.
Thwippity, 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 thwippity.
They're guards, but heavy crossbows are heavy crossbows.
Mm-hmm.
D10 is a
targets are big
D10.
targets. Yeah.
Big targets are big targets. Jub, roll a death save. Whisper to me your death save.
Oh, fine. GW, right?
Yep.
Oh, GR. That's right.
GR. Yeah.
G. Math.
All right. At the start of the paladin's turn, stands up.
Yep.
Yep.
You see the massive arm that he has
You were
grows
supposed to be an ottoman.
and takes more of his shoulder over up to his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems awkward as he pushes himself up. It's almost like the arm pushes up and it drags his
Yeah.
body with it. And it's just got a shield on one side, and the arm plants itself in the ground and twists, spinning his body to kick Sprocket in the face. And that's a 15 to hit Sprocket with a boot.
Nope. I'll deflect it down to the ground.
All right. And it's gonna like shunt him down, and this claw kind of like comes up and over and reaches down into you again. Seems to again radiate that black energy out of it. That's gonna be a 15. That's also not gonna hit.
Nope.
And yeah, he is seemingly awake. Sprocket, you're up.
Nova, Nova, Nova.
It is.
Seething with black energy as though his god is buffeting him. What do you got?
I'm gonna bonus action harness divine power
Mm-hmm.
to get a spell slot back.
Because you still have your channel divinity because you used your amulet last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Although it does, I don't think that uses. Oh no, it is use channel divinity. Okay. Best option, I think, is just to hit you, then knock you back down. So, boom.
Unfortunately, an 11 will not do.
And bardic inspiration's not even going to help. So,
Not with an 11.
yep.
You see how fortified this, again, troll riveted with plate mail into its flesh is. Flesh.
That's my turn.
Right. I'm going to go Winterghasts again. This one that's biting into Flippy. Flippy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Come
a 10.
10, haha.
A 12. And then a hit.
Yes, probably. Well, what is it? I'm going to potentially shield.
You going to shield?
Um,
I will always tell you if it's a critical hit because that's a dick move because shield does nothing for it.
right.
This
yeah.
has beaten your AC.
Okay, then I am gonna pull out a shield this time.
All right.
Proof
Its
of
attack
black
was a
smoke.
19. That pulls you to a
21.
21.
Misses.
Burn those. Got it. All right. These guys are there. Those guys are there. Good. Your turn, Flippy.
All right. Well, I'm going to just excuse us and move me in the chair. Oh wait, I can't really.
That's a
Can't do that. Yeah.
an enemy combatant's square.
Oh.
That's an elk, sir.
Well, he is standing over top of a. Well, you guess.
He's standing on top of an unconscious me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how? Like I should be able to.
The
All right. I'm
what,
going
what's
to do
your
this.
intention?
My intention is to hop off the chair, land prone on my belly, crawl through this guy's legs, and touch my friend and cast a healing spell on him.
Yeah, that seems legit.
right.
I'm just gonna move this guy one over a little and to the back. There you go. Yeah, you crawl over. With the smell of pickled eggs, Jub, you are awakened.
There's no worse smelling salts. You need to buy new ones.
I like
Oh.
pickled eggs. And I'm going to crawl back out, get back onto the chair,
All right.
and use half of my movement to, I guess, sit back down onto it. And then I'm going to...
What the
but do you
ridiculous contortions
recline?
He's gone through.
I know, right?
Ridiculous
Yeah.
Contortions he's gone through.
I don't recline. I decline to recline.
Alright.
I will shoot instead the Goliath in the face. Should Harmchair be able to do this?
Yeah,
Come on, buddy.
Harmchair gets its blast. It will
now
be a
this-
disadvantage
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
point blank.
Oh, come on.
That's a 15.
Waste of
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
fuck your disadvantage. Fuck you.
all right.
Oh, bloody hell.
The Megaloceros reaches a head down and scoops up Conka with one of the antlers and rolls him up onto its head. This, like, the Conka is a massive individual. This is a big fucking animal, and scoops him up and bends its knee, and it's going to use a disengaging jump, and it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sounds like it's just
There.
teabagging our boy.
It does. It
Basically,
just, he backed the music, though.
A teabag and a dip out.
disengage as a bonus action with a 30-foot jump in any direction,
Disengage as a bonus. Jesus fucking Christ!
Yep.
Of course.
just like Sprocket can do.
Mm.
Yep.
Who
Same
made
same
goblin
sort of deal.
elks?
Yep.
Oh.
It's more that it's big enough to do what the fuck it wants to do.
So,
It's-
And you see it like raise its head up in the air and just like.
Oh no, it's singing the song of its people.
Yep. And you start to see tendrils expand out from each of the tines of its antlers. And it goes down and it starts to enter into Conka's body beneath the bits of plate mail. It straps it into itself. And you see bone surrounding it over and over and over. Enveloping it kind of like a mummy.
These two need a room.
Yeah. And you see behind this, like, velveteen covered silhouette on the back, just sitting stationary. Aaron, you're up.
So there's a cocoon of velvety antler around this guy?
Yep.
But she's still free to move. Or the bovine creature, whatever.
The stag? Yeah.
Stag creature, yeah.
Basically,
Okay.
the antlers extended out and grew into a cocoon around the rider.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're up.
Yeah. Gonna do nothing too exciting, and I guess I'm gonna have to cast Aid here. So,
All right.
I'm gonna give the three of you increase your maximum hit points by 5, and also, heal by 5.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey,
3 of us.
it is the tactically optimal thing to do.
That's 15 points of healing all around there, sir.
All right.
And then I will kind of move over here.
Okay.
And that's my exciting turn.
These winter ghasts start in on these guards,
No.
and they die. They
The
bite
winter
them
ghast,
to the
they
ground.
critically fail and kill themselves?
Oh, man, good one.
Oh, such a sad story to hear.
Oh, if only. Flippy,
Yes.
bite, claw.
Oh, no.
That's a nat 1, 16.
I'm going to shoot.
I can't remember. Is it 16 or 17 for your AC?
16.
Yeah. Okay. And then an 8 for the other one, which wouldn't have hit anyway because shield.
Hmm.
And it's just like scratching into you, and it's just ripping the shit out of the harm chair.
I've seen these paralyzations do too much damage.
But
Too much.
luckily you got that shield up for the next round of everybody fucking beating on your ass.
Yeah. Exactly.
This veteran
Is it
over
a-
here starts taking it.
Just-
By whom?
Hits the ground as this winter ghast right here is making quick work of them.
Neat.
Did those veterans ever get a turn?
They
or are they
did.
part of the guards? Yeah. Okay.
They're going on their own turn. They're technically
Oh.
coming up next on the 21. They're both dead now, but there's still one more just up here holding a bow that's trying
Two
to
of
take
them.
pot shots.
There's a
when they
second
can.
one too.
There was one here. He's
Down
dead.
Here. No, down here. There's
There's
two.
a second one down on the south tower, James.
Yeah, they got bows.
Good.
But your melee combatants are done.
Yeah.
They are pooched. Roll.
Oh.
For 17 points of damage on some winter ghasts. Oh. Got it. There we are. The guards. The remaining guards that are alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And cool. There we go. More of them take a couple more shots as they start peppering down with heavy crossbows again. Oh, Jub.
Oh, Jub is having a bad day.
You are healed.
No, Jub died valiantly, but Jub has been brought back to the mortal realm yet again.
Because
Jub's just angry he doesn't have more fireballs in his system because he had to talk to some lady about where this guy might go, and isn't there egg on her face about where he might end up in town today with a fucking horde of goddamn ghouls up his ass.
Like you do.
Like you do. I'm gonna cast Shatter on the Paladin and the Mount, and the Paladin's gonna have disadvantage. Paladin's gonna have disadvantage from a sorcery point.
Okay.
And we will see how that turns out for everyone involved. Bits of the masonry in the ground erupt up and outwards, but nobody but those two is getting hit with this.
Okay.
Fingers
Go ahead and roll
folks. No, that's the wrong button. No, that's not. That's the right button. That's the right button. Yeah, so 19 damage on 15 DC. He's got disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Please tell me the mount gets knocked out.
And if I recall, thunder damage. Yeah, he could do that. Make it a con save. At disadvantage, that's an 11, but he does have resistance to the damage type.
Mm-hmm. Does he still get hurt?
He does still get hurt.
Great.
That's 9 points of thunder damage.
That is 9 points.
And the mount. You've attacked his mount. His glorious mount.
Yep.
That's a 19 for its con save. So again,
Cool. Half
9
damage.
points for that.
9.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I run up and bite his fucking elk.
This is what happens when the wizard gets into melee.
I'm a sorcerer, sir. I am simply a lizard wizard.
You
However,
notice, Mr. Lizard Wizard,
That's a
As-
7.
as you go to reach up to bite the front of its big, fluffy chest,
it's
and
already
you
dead.
kind of like biff it and stumble.
Yeah.
There's a massive creature behind this thing standing.
There's
not quite as
even-
big as the
there's something
stag.
even bigger behind that.
Not quite as big as the stag,
Uh-huh.
but
What the fuck is
He's
this?
hoping that's on our side, whatever the fuck it is.
and then a familiar-looking younger girl covered in knives.
Oh, a lady covered in knives that we healed the other day. Thank God.
Oh wow.
We did good
Yeah.
deeds.
We did not kill her. It was somebody
You
else.
did good deeds.
It was
And the
somebody
goth
else.
hit on her.
The goth
What?
did indeed.
No, I did not.
gave her
I
my
made it
number.
very clear that I was not hitting on her. I even said that I'm like 100 compared to her being 20. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I don't know that that makes it less creepy. Anyways, yay!
and they've
friends.
been added into the initiative order.
Great.
Job,
I
job.
am
Anything else
done.
for you?
I'll move here.
All right. Conquer. Heals 10 hit points.
God damn it.
And within its cocoon, you see it turn. And again, it looks like a cocoon made out of antler.
Mhm.
And it raises that giant demonic-looking fist,
Oh, he can still do shit even while he's doing that thing? Great.
and it points at Flippy.
He's inside of a cocoon.
What do
Yes.
these people have against our hippo friend?
How does he get? How do I know he's pointing at me?
Because there's a giant arm the size
Flippy.
of you, really.
I need you to make me a saving throw. That is wisdom, please. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Can you just describe what I'm seeing?
Sure.
If you don't mind?
On
'Cause
the
I
back of the stag,
lost it. Yeah.
you see the mount,
Uh-huh.
or sorry, the mounted combatant, the Conka, the big paladin dude.
Hmm.
He's completely enshrouded in bone at this point. He has no face, he has no eyes, he has no nothing. He's wrapped up in a bandage made out of antlers.
Right.
And this bandage just like raises one hand and just points at you.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like a big cocoon, and he was inside of it, and there was no
Yeah.
way for like his
Yeah.
arms to show stuff. Okay.
Roll me
okay.
a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Look at these.
On a fail,
That's a fail.
you hear drop the bag. You're issued drop by the command spell.
Yeet.
Drop my blunderbuss.
No, he said a bag.
No.
Drop was the
said,
command.
He said drop,
Oh,
which means
one
the
word
thing that's in your hand
command.
first.
That's my blunderbuss. The bag
Yeah.
would be strapped around my
Yep.
body.
You drop your blunderbuss. That's what he does this turn.
Right.
Doesn't have a lot of options where he's at right now.
Good. He
Sprocket.
doesn't need more. Sprocket, I have him on the ropes.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Yeah. You, my friend, need to die. So, bonus action, exploit curse on the mount.
On the mount. Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna come forward. We're gonna fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
That
No.
absolutely wrecks it.
Fucking chew a hole in this bitch.
And you see it like stump to the ground, and you see this bloody velvet start to like slough off from the antlers.
Yeah.
And Buddy rolls over into a wet pile of velveteen, essentially.
And entrails. I feel like Sprocket kind of like, because he's so short, like sliced open the stomach. And it's just like, yeah.
You're making a lot of assumptions on whether or not you could reach the stomach there,
Whether I can-
but you absolutely like
That thing's
hack it
shin
down to size. You're like, first we trim these legs off,
Thanks.
and now
Give you a
you're
little
of the
trim.
appropriate height. And the megaloceros goes down, and he just kind of like groggily pushes his way up and doesn't like, he looks dazed.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes look like fucking tweaked
Mm-hmm.
at this point. Pupils the size of dinner plates. And that massive Oni-looking demonic arm that he has fully taken up to the side of his face and is consuming the majority of that plate mail that he has on now.
I also get 3 hit points back.
You also get 3 hit points back. Anything else for you, sir? All right. The Wintergasts. Flippy.
Ah,
You're
Bite in
delicious.
I still have a 21 hours.
You do. That's a 15
Ha!
and a 15 and a 15,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Huh.
spicy
All right.
dice from the algorithm tonight.
and
Yeah.
it's just going into you. And this one, having nothing left to chew on, starts ripping at you. Much the same with your 21 AC. See?
Wow.
17.
Sitting here in
That'll-
a big cloud.
That'll hit, actually. 8 points of slashing damage on you, and I need a con save, please. Versus paralysis.
8 points.
8 points of slashing,
Yeah.
and then a con save.
Oh, don't you. It's my turn next. Oh, good.
You make it. All right. Flippy, you're up.
Yeah. Being locked out for a
Oh,
minute might be
boy.
bad.
Had an idea, but you know what? You there, come help me. And I'm going to target this gigantic dude.
Yep.
And I'm gonna vortex warp him to stand right in front of me and these 2 winter guests.
All right.
Friendly teleports.
What?
What?
Okay.
And
So,
Yeah.
appearing in front of you
Yeah.
is a 12-foot tall ogre. And she looks down and she's like, okay. Full on plate mail, and it's just riveted with these red crystals from head to toe.
Mm-hmm.
There's an axe that is bigger than Jub in her hands.
I think that's exactly what I need. And then I'm going to I guess with disadvantage shoot at one of these dudes here with the armchair.
All right. You remember that they were weak to fire, and you do
Mhm.
have a built-in flamethrower, but it would cost you a spell slot to use.
Yeah, I would have to remake the chair, and at this point, I've got one first level spell slot left, and
That's
Cure
fair.
Wounds
That is
a little more important at this point.
shield.
Yeah, exactly, or
Yeah.
even one last shield.
Yeah.
But I do 15 to hit.
15
so
hits.
We'll go with. Does one of them appear to be more damaged than the other?
Nah, they're both
Okay,
running about
for
the
sure.
same.
Yeah, that guy. That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, you
Alright.
you knock it back a little.
11 damage though. Get it,
Alright.
son.
After that, Errant, you're up.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
I think he's on our
Big
side.
boy.
On our side.
I'm just gonna
I kn-
move the
Oh, no, I-
Megalosaurus over.
Yeah.
I know he's a. I know. I'm just saying that's a big boy.
Yep.
And I'm glad he's on our side.
That is a lady ogre. I'll have you know.
Big girl.
Sorry. I can't do much from my position. So I'm gonna move. Oh, everywhere I go, there's an opportunity attack, and I don't want that.
Ken.
Oh my god, there's a dead horse.
Well, I mean, it's
A dead horse.
eviscerated.
Yeah.
The map's nice and clean. You can move around the token. It's just,
I'm gonna mount those
It's a
antlers on my
good-
helmet. It's gonna be
Oh,
so
boy.
fucking
dude, you
cool.
could use one of
That's
those antlers
fucking
as
right.
we could put wheels on it and you could ride it around.
It's a sled.
Bro's neck muscles are gonna be massive in about a month.
Right?
So what you got?
Okay. Well, I don't want to take opportunity attacks.
So don't.
How's he looking?
He's looking like he's tweaking at this point, riding the high of Oni magic. It's hard to tell what is viscera from his mount and what is leaking from below his bands of plate mail bolted to his skin.
Cool. I'm going to bonus action teleport
Mm-hmm.
up behind him here.
Yep.
You had that the whole time?
It's
Sorry.
never been a good reason to use it.
Yeah. Why would he get close on purpose? He's a caster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been doing a lot of swingy stuff too, but I don't want to waste any more stuff right now. So I'm gonna kind of like teleport behind this guy, and swing down with my axe,
Nothing personal, kid.
and it's gonna miss. I guarantee it.
Oh, does that give him advantage? Because he's like behind him.
Actually, the Shatter Kai one is slightly different. Can you throw the ability in chat? No, you get resistance.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't get any advantage here.
No, it's the Eladrin one that has an option for
Eladrin.
that.
Look at me, I'm so awesome. I'm so cool. Boo, boo, boo.
Unfortunately, a 22 is not enough.
Still.
Oh.
You can't even
Okay.
bardic inspire yourself.
So, anything else?
I-
You still got movement.
I don't want to get an opportunity attack. That's why I teleported.
All right, fair enough. Tilly comes up beside you. And covered in knives.
I wonder
You see
what
one
spell will she cast?
You see one pull out, and she just she does this, whipping it out like a baton, and the knife becomes a greatsword. And she's like, well, "This
She's
is
a grower.
fucked up. This is fucked up," and brings it down, swinging it one-handed. Oddly enough,
Lovely to see you here.
that's a miss,
Keep it in your
That's a
pants,
miss.
Aaron.
and
We've
that's
already
a
been
miss.
over this.
Her sword
And she
just
said she
bouncing
was
in
tough.
and out of his armor, chopping against him. Nothing.
Just clanging against this massive tank of a man.
Sparks flying all everywhere.
Sparks.
Big keen lady looks down at the little hippo and says, "Okay."
Obviously recruited for her magical intelligence.
Brings the great axe down on one of these winter ghasts right beside you. Hits for 32. And
Sorry, was that to hit or for damage?
damage. And
Oh,
That was
hits
to
for-
hit?
No, that's
Oh,
that's
sorry, pardon.
damage. That's damage.
Yeah.
32 damage and 29 damage.
She deletes 2 winter ghasts.
Yeah. Just the one actually. She hits it twice.
Thank you.
That'll fucking teach it.
I
When
really appreciate your help.
when you're not hitting these things with fire, they have a lot of hit points. One of those things. Yeah, this other one goes to bite her and fucking doesn't.
Good.
Good.
This one eats a guard
Oh, that's not good. That's ugly.
and cool. There we go. We've come around to the guard captain's turns. And I just need to roll to see how many guards are going to start turning into winter ghasts. Nope. Or we have one. The one that you guys passed as you came into town.
Knew I should have shot that thing in the face as we ran past it.
He ends up scraggly standing up.
Melting, flipping inside out, turning, horrifying.
Yep.
Awesome.
Getting peppered
Oh.
full of arrows from the other guards.
Ah, they're coming right for us.
Job.
Inside this horrible, misshapen, meaty lump of a troll-stitched man's head, all he hears is, "Why won't you just die?" And he rolls a wisdom save.
He will.
Uh,
That's a 12.
Sorry, that is, yeah, Dissonant Whispers. Yeah, bam.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I rolled absolute butts for damage. But, good lord.
So I'm gonna give you a thing here, and you
Yeah,
can
what do
tell
you
me
need?
if this is still the thing that you want to do.
Hmm.
In his current state, it is hard to see where he begins in this like
Troll flesh.
sloughed off
The
stuff that's anchoring him into the ground ends. You don't know if he can move or not.
Sure.
Is this still something that you want to do?
I'm not making him roll a wisdom save so he runs away.
Okay.
I'm making him roll wisdom save so I don't have to hit his armor class.
Okay, fair enough. That is a full 8 points of psychic damage to him. And he is unable to flee with his reaction. His speed is 0.
An 8 doesn't kill him yet.
An 8 does not kill him.
And then... Oh, it's Jub. I bite him. I try to bite him. This guy is wiry, but I try to bite him. 18.
An 18 will not do.
Your face is so lumpy.
It is so lumpy. I like it. An 8. He gets bigger in front of you. He too is a grower.
Mm-hmm.
As you see the
Heels on his
arm
turn.
expands out across into where that massive tower shield that he's carrying is, and it kind of holds it against him. It's his turn, and he turns, seeing this woman laying into him constantly.
And the Shatterkai bouncing an axe off of his neck.
He turns,
All 3 of us just wailing on him.
and yeah, that's a thing. You see the hand glow black again for a second,
Mhm.
and he brings it down into Tilly, and that'll hit. Whomp.
Really?
So that's
Knife girls are very fun.
Yep. 26 points of force damage from Banishing Smite, and she disappears.
Ooh. Just yeeted from existence, huh?
Yeeted from existence.
Punched
Knife
her into
Girl's
next
gone?
Tuesday.
Knife Girl's gone. He turns that big demonic hand and smashes it into her, and you see it flare shadowy for a second, and she goes
Just
and pops
noped out
away.
of existence. Awesome. Here's hoping she saves and comes back to help us. Oh,
There's that.
boy.
He is now concentrating on the spell. So that's the first hit.
Oh, shit. He has more than one attack.
Second, swinging at Errant. Errant, that what's your AC?
17.
That'll hit you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 8 points of slashing damage.
You're resistant.
You are
No, I'm
resistant.
not.
You teleported.
You're resistant to
Granting
the
you
yeah.
resistance. 4 points of slashing damage.
Perfect. I was thinking again. I was thinking the same thing we talked about before.
It's the
I was
thing
like,
you
now
can
I'm in.
do.
Yep. Sprocket.
Yeah.
Save me! Save me! Wait, I got her phone number. I can
As
just call
part of
her.
a move, I can like take something out of my pack, right? Or
Cam, what are you thinking?
then I'm stepping forward and whipping out an oil flask and just dousing in him. light this motherfucker!
All right. I like it.
That'll be my turn.
You're just gonna try and light him on fire?
Well, I think it'd be standard to just douse him in oil. So
Yeah, it's an action to douse this time around. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
Please
try to hit
douse.
him with fire.
Yeah.
All right.
Or just
Prestidigitation.
Flint and tinner.
I like it.
Just hold still.
Anything else for you?
No.
All right.
That's
Wintergast.
the
That's dead.
kerosene, though. Sprocket, why'd you have to use the drinking kerosene?
Flippy, you're up.
I'm going to.
I don't
Uh,
drink it.
I'm just gonna move over.
This one's dead.
Yes.
30 feet here. I'm gonna bring armchair 15 feet with me, and I'm gonna say, "You big beautiful creature, I believe that you've got this." To the one who's engaged with the winter gas there.
So the big
Learn
lady
with our
half ogre.
allies.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to alight your friend here with a firebolt.
Mm.
God dang it! I don't think a 13 is gonna hit him.
A
But
13
does
does
it need
not hit.
to just to light the light?
Does
the stuff?
not hit.
Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Firebolt
Then-
specifically says it lights things when it hits.
Right. Well, I might have to change you over next turn here, Ballistae, but for now, 15's not going to hit either. So.
Nope.
We tried, boys, we tried, and that's the end.
Errant.
There's a cleric with heat metal.
I took it off. I was thinking about having it on, but I took it off for something else.
Come on. I can't be the only one with a flint and tinder. Tinder and flint.
I can't use that. That's not good.
Alchemist
I got,
fire
I got
can
more bottles
technically
of
just
oil.
do it.
I could just keep dousing him.
Actually, you know what? I have a tinder box.
Eh?
It's an action. You could totally drop your weapon, pull out a tinderbox, and like try and strike some oil. This massive fuck has been doused in. You're
I guess
dropping
fire
your
doesn't-
weapon on the ground.
Fire doesn't do that much damage on him, though.
5 damage a round for 2 rounds.
He's a trollkin.
All right, I'm just gonna swing with my axe again.
Okay, go ahead. 10
Nope.
will do nothing.
I've made 1 hit tonight.
You healed me, though. And you healed the party after that. And I'm alive because of that.
Yeah.
Fair.
Anything else
Well-
on your turn?
No.
No? You gonna stay put?
Yeah.
All right. Ogre lady. And she picks up it's a sledgehammer hanging from her belt,
Just fucking.
Cool.
and just like throws an 8-pound sledge across, hitting one of these winter ghasts over here
Nice.
for 4d4 plus 5.
God damn, you're beautiful.
And then she does it again. Go. Thing's still up, but it's hurt. It winces like a dog getting kicked, even though it's a ghoul. And yeah, that's her turn. And one's gonna try and bite her. That's not gonna work. And the one that she just hit is going to come in on her as well. Guards, pepper with arrows. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 3. Cool. I like it. Winter ghasts are not looking great at this point. They're having a hard time. Yep. Jub.
I just want to hit him with my bag that's full of alchemist fire and alchemist acid.
If you have alchemist fire, you can throw it at his feet.
I want to just take my whole goddamn bag and just smash the whole thing over him, but I don't think D&D could handle that, and I'd stack overflow the universe.
Alchemist fire is an appropriate action here to light him ablaze.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you don't have to hit his AC for that.
Yeah, exactly. And he's already doused with oil.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll fire one of those off and smash it on him.
Now, you do need to make a ranged attack roll. It's like a DC 10, just to make sure you don't fuck it.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we'll roll firebolt for that. Should be
Sure.
the same, right? Dex and
It's well,
no, that
firebolt uses
that
your
uses my charisma. Yeah, what do you need? A strength roll or a dex roll?
Strength is fine. Yeah.
Very good. Let's throw natural
Crit.
fucking
You fucking
20.
kidding me?
Natural
Crit.
fucking 20 to fucking
right.
hit him with alchemist fire. Jesus Christ.
The guy.
It's
Oh
gonna
my
t-
God.
If this
I'll
isn't
give you this.
Jesus saying the tides of
Yeah.
change need to make this troll burn today,
I'm gonna say
I don't know what else that could be.
you get to roll 2d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
Ooh,
And it's gonna
Okay.
do +5.
There's that.
And
So 2d4 plus 5
yeah,
at the start of each of his turns.
solid.
And I can't disengage. I've done it. Or sorry, I've done the fire vial. Oh, although is that action or object interaction?
It's action.
Yeah,
It says an alchemist fire action to do.
I didn't read that. That's why I asked. But okay. And then damn it, no, that's a bonus action. And I'd be
Bite
rolling
him in the
at this-
face.
I mean, the gods are with me. The gods are with me. Bite him in the face. Bonus action. 22. Chewing on his armor.
Yep.
He's not delicious, but, my mouth is hungry. What does he do in retribution? Oh, he starts his turn by taking slash 2d4 damage.
2d4 plus 5.
Plus 5.
He's doused in oil.
Fucking snake eyes. Take 7, bitch.
Takes 7 and does not regenerate.
Fucking snake eyes.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that +5 is only once round.
So, but he's burning.
Yep.
He turns
He's
and he
burning,
brings
he's
his claw
burning,
into
burning,
Jub.
burning. Oh, I saw this coming.
No, you know what? Sprocket is the bigger target at this point.
Oh,
I'm an instigator.
The one
Yeah.
that one shot him?
that's the one that smoked him in the half with a fucking crit beyond crits.
Sprocket, that's a hit.
Shield?
What's that bring you up to?
25.
Doesn't hit.
Goddamn 25.
That's like
Swing
his
again.
AC levels.
All right.
Just two shields swinging.
See,
at
when
each
your
other.
paladin has an AC of 25, or when my paladin has an AC around
No,
there, I'm a
James,
monster.
Your troll has a standing armor class of 23.
Yeah.
Sprocket has to eat spell slots to do
It's
that.
higher than
It's-
23, right?
It's variable, actually.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh.
Whatever the fuck is doing this.
Yep.
Whatever winds of change are blowing a D8 up his ass.
It's a thing. Yeah, nope. Bashes against your shield, just eating those spell slots.
Yep.
Which I'm pretty sure Sprocket is running shy on.
He
At
is
this
only a
point.
warlock.
Out.
Well, and a paladin. He has
Yeah,
paladin
he's
spellcasting.
only a warlock.
So, that's his hits. And yeah, that's his turn. Again, you don't see any light in his eyes at this point. Sprocket.
Yeah, well,
He burns in front of you.
I'm gonna try and stab him through the heart. Real
Aaron's
hard.
girlfriend is no more. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, did he roll concentration when he burned
That's what I'm
for maintaining that vanishing?
Make,
I'm gonna use
make
inspiration on that 19.
24!
matches.
Yay! Fuck you!
He did not regenerate. How are you doing this?
Oh!
Yeah, just plunging my blade right through his heart, just maintaining eye contact the whole time with whatever eye he has
You
left.
killed his sister, you get to kill him. That makes perfect sense
See,
to me.
Common misconception with booming blade is that you hit something and it erupts. It's really
Thunderclap.
just you turn the sword sideways and you vibrate it really fast and you push it sideways into him until he dies.
Yeah.
As he falls and
Carve that turkey.
the arm sloughs off of his body,
JR
You
heals 3
see-
hit points.
you see this emaciated looking arm that's only about 1.5 feet long sticking out of the stump. Looks like the arm of a baby.
Little baby fingers.
It hits the ground and the claw just starts like doing this into the snow. And you hear as Tilly reappears, covered in burnt yogurt.
Sure, the elemental plane of flaming yogurt.
Elemental plane of flaming yogurt.
Or is this more of an elemental plane of creme brulee?
Did you roll on a table at least?
That too. Yeah.
All right.
I've got a good old benign plains table.
Yeah, benign. She's
yeah.
got scalding yogurt all over her.
It's more
It's like tepid
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
tepid yogurt that's
Tepid.
smoking.
form. Yeah.
everything smells like campfires.
Yeah. Ugh.
And yeah, no, he drops. He's done. There's a slightly wiggling oni claw laying on the ground, and that's it.
So-
Keen, big lady ogre. As you're like, fucking die already, and you're like boot stomping him as he hits the ground, and everybody's just like doing whack-a-mole at the end and eating a face.
Eating a face.
Eating a face. The face is quickly eaten. As you turn, there's a bunch of super dead
That
winter
ogre
ghasts.
lady, does she sadly succumb to getting eaten by winter gas, or is it more like she's smashing them into each other?
You do see that there's a bunch of bites on her.
Sprocket, that is your Monday morning for her, okay?
Yeah.
You owe her that.
We owe her big time.
I will show her.
She's apparently
Sure.
Flippy's new girlfriend, so.
Tilly
Yeah.
pushes a bunch of just like detritus off of her hair, and it's like, so that sucked.
Yeah.
Who's that?
What?
Tilly, what's your friend's name?
Oh, that's Maggie Keen Eyes.
Maggie Keen Eyes. Wow. Maggie, it was so nice to meet you. Thank you for helping us. You did amazing.
Yes. Yes.
I wish
Come
to
with
build
me.
you a chair.
Tilly, I'm sorry I didn't call you sooner. We're back. I'm out of chickens. His
You
sister is dead, and so is he.
you see a
Yeah.
massive axe slam into the ground next to Flippy. And she looks up and she says, "Best proposition I've had all day." And she picks up the hippo under one arm and the armchair under the other and walks the fuck away.
Oh, see you guys later.
So yeah,
Let us know if you need to roll versus disease.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not trying to save from these throws at all. I'm going willingly.
She is
It's because you're in the
oozing-
throes of passion.
Yeah,
she's
he's a
oozing some
wilting
green
Mayflower.
stuff. It's not an aphrodisiac, I promise.
You don't know what he's into.
I can heal her.
You can heal her, really. You can make her better.
I can fix her.
You can be that guy.
I'm an artificer. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I can fix her. I'm an artist.
While
Means something
she's
totally
carrying
different
me,
for her.
I'm just gonna be mending her armor.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little.
I've got a couple
little-
minutes.
She took a
Varnish
couple of
plates.
bites in the shins and like forearms.
Not your cankles.
Oh,
Not my cankles.
brilliant.
Everything is quiet. The
Billy,
town
do you
is
guys
is-
have a lead box or like a big bucket or something? And I point at the cursed Oni demon arm that's wriggling around on the ground that I'm keeping
Yeah,
at bay
we
with a
should
long
probably
sword.
take that.
So it's about the size of a medium creature on its own. At this
Yeah,
point.
like do you guys have a lead coffin kicking around?
Nope. But we got a wagon.
Neat. I'm gonna.
I'm
buy
just gonna
some
start-
blocks of lead.
Hacking it apart.
Okay.
Wouldn't that make more sense?
You find
So
As
angry,
you
isn't
hit
he,
it-
Tilly?
it heals up faster than you damage it. Even the fire that Jub Jub seems to be dumping into it, it
I'm
doesn't
just
care.
pointing at it, and it's just a little wave. Yeah,
It's bigger and
man.
darker than most troll hands. There's something more to it. It's demonic in nature.
No
It's
shit.
demonic in nature.
I trained in religion and such.
Oh, shoot. That was. I didn't mean to do that.
Two
Double-
natural 20s to know the nature of the Oni arm. Knowledge religion.
Damn.
Jub Jub knows one thing. He has never known anything else.
Jub Jub comes up and straddles it, takes his makuhito, and
Yeah.
brings it down directly through the center of the forearm, and it's just like, ah, shit. Ah! And you look down, Jub Jub, you open your mouth to the sky, and you embrace divine inspiration through you, accepting all flows of life. And you
Seagull shits on
understand.
Like-
Yeah, well, that too. It's actually a penguin right on your feet, and then walks away. You understand intrinsically, opening yourself up to life,
Mhm.
that this is evil in a true sense, in a cosmic sense. Oni magic is the result of giant kin channeling demonic forces into their bodies. This seems to have stemmed from the you heard the words Vaprak and Gornak. Gornak was the Oni champion of Vaprak
Mhm.
that used the heart of Vaprak and the hand of Vaprak.
Not related to Vecna.
This makes so much more sense than Vecna.
Zero relation to Vecna.
Zero relation to Vecna.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what you could
This is-
do?
This is literally the severed hand of an Oni who happened to be God Juicin.
Jub Jub. It'd be really funny if you pulled a Sarkin the Cruel right now.
Archon.
Archon, whatever.
I will remind everyone that as much as this sword is badass, it deals bludgeoning damage, and I am not going to bludgeon my own forearm off with a
But you
sword
have
today.
teeth.
You could not.
My
off
arm
your
does not have
arm
a face on it, sir.
You can
put
coyote
on this
ugly it onto you.
creature-sized arm onto yourself.
I also think if I just like Saturday Night Special this thing, it would accept that. But
Can I do
Jub
something?
Jub does not desire this
Okay.
today.
Can I do something?
We will take it home.
Yes.
What do you want to do, Aaron?
Can I peel a fingernail off of it to use as a pick?
I think you're gonna lose a hand.
That's pretty fucking badass. So I'm gonna say probably.
Just him and a hacksaw for the rest of the night.
A regenerating pick.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
never gets dull.
badass. Yeah.
It better
My
be a
own
cold
pick of
iron
destiny,
handle.
baby.
It's not so much a troll arm as an Oni arm that's juicing on Troll God.
Mhm,
But-
mhm.
Yeah, same content applies. So you have an arm that's still wriggling here. You have
yeah.
a nuke in a bag.
Oh yeah. We are looking
that's-
for a lead
do I
box.
get my-
Yeah.
We are eating every chicken I see and paying for them afterwards.
I mean, to be honest, I think we should probably head back to Nexus City. Like,
We should probably sleep first.
We should warn. Well, do we have to go
it's
through
not
Nexus
that far of
City?
a walk to the
We're gonna have to
teleporter.
tell customs
here.
what this is, and I don't know
Yeah.
that we can like mug a halfling for his box in like really get that to work. Also, we
No
have to
one
wait
in
for
this
Flippy to
town-
stop getting assaulted.
Yeah,
No one in
I
this
was wondering
town-
where did Keena's take me?
Where did she take him? Like, where's her house?
Yeah. Do I have to roll performance or?
We got a weird fade to black segue. His
I think
chapter
she.
here.
I think she's
True,
rolling
true.
performance.
I forgot Flippy
Wait,
left us.
she's clapping my cheeks.
He's rolling the
Well-
worst of charisma and con at any given moment.
Well, I guess
couple of
we
things.
go find Vanderhall and
Yeah. Oh, we are taking his head and putting it beside the other petrified head, and I am strapping them
Yeah.
to my little goblin friend, and they're. Well, it probably looks like somebody trying to smuggle coconuts on their hips, but
Okay. Mistress Varna
Yeah.
is in Shellskrit here,
yeah,
not in
Yeah.
Nexus City.
Right.
yeah,
we're in Shellskrit, and we're gonna
Yeah.
knock on her door and say,
Just-
"Hey, it's done.
yeah.
You got a lead
Yeah.
box I can buy?"
Looking upon the heads and hearing all of the commotion that was going on, she's like, "Good enough."
I apologize for the facelessness for identification. However, it was absolutely required for my religious rituals.
I would agree that it was necessary.
Yes.
She gives the gentlest of shrugs and takes a sip of that like waxy soup.
Oh. Might hit you up for some of that later.
Well, come inside. I will procure your payment. Did everyone live?
Flippy might not survive the night, but yeah, we're good.
Hmm.
We'll see how he's doing in the morning.
Yeah.
If he does, send him this way to collect his own reward.
We just hear pained noises and rhythmic banging from up the street. 'Cause
Or something.
there's performance saves and constitution checks going on in chat right now.
Assuming
Yeah.
a 15 passes her benchmark, I hope. But if not, I'm rolling a con save.
Oh, I don't know, man. She had a couple of attacks. She has levels.
Yeah.
High level adventurers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kited straight back to the city guards in an MMO today. Like,
I shamefully have to cast in growth enlarge or whatever. Enlarge reduce.
She is a size category larger than you.
Yeah.
Decidedly,
Oh,
despite being a
horrible.
man.
I enlarge myself.
Mistress Varna goes to a
D&D, man. D&D is
D&D,
going on.
man. It's always the
goes to a
excuse of all
lockbox
spells.
Uh-huh.
at the back of her tent, opens up a large wooden cabinet, and at the base of it takes a small key and opens it up, and you see a Rolodex appear of like shelves, and she pushes it, and it's a bunch of different items, and pushes it, and it's a bunch of different items, and it lands on.
My magic senses are tingling.
Reaches an arm down, way down to the shoulder, and starts pulling out bags.
In there, do you have anything like a lead box about... Do you have a coffin? A coffin would be really neat right about now.
No such luck.
Damn
I
it.
do have
Alright.
small lead receptacles for preventing scrying and that sort of thing.
Well, I feel like this thing is going to need a box.
Well, I mean, what do you plan to do with it?
After settling up with you, heading back home, talking with the folks there, probably making a side trip to a volcano next week.
You could take it into Nexus City. I'm certain that there are researchers or scholars that
I've
would-
met wizards before, man.
academically put some pins in it and
Wizards
put it
are-
behind a case.
Wizards are dumb as shit.
What about warlocks?
They're
They seem
dumber.
like
No
they,
offense.
they seem like kind of assholes. So
I think this thing's gonna start talking to people if they sit at staring at it long enough. This
And
thing needs to be
it's down on the
behind-
ground and it wiggles its fingers at you like, yoo-hoo!
Yeah, exactly. Right? Like I'm actively being psychically
Does it
tempted
know,
as
like-
we speak. I don't
is
want to
it doing,
multi-class,
like,
man.
Come
It-
hither.
it's
Planning
No,
some
no.
shit.
Fucking, I just twist the sword. Fucking stop.
the
This thing needs a
The-
box or a volcano. That's all I'm saying. Box would make it
Oh,
easier to transport.
whatever you like. Like a cask, a barrel would probably be sufficient. I can, if your intention is to take it through Nexus City,
We are
given the
reporting it to
nature-
customs, but it is only a transport only, not for sale. So
I will-
It's half the forms, I'm sure.
if you're taking it back to the womb, I will write you a missive for transport of a dangerous artifact and some such.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you're just gonna leave me hanging?
Uh,
Bam! We get paperwork.
aside from that, which is full of bullshit, he also had on a set of dwarven plate,
Oh, that fucker. That explains a lot.
basically +2 plate mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's fine.
Keeps him from moving around and being shoved and stuff like that. She counts out 5,000 gold pieces worth of platinum, gemstones, whatever you need, into each of your palms. The morning after,
we also take shiny marbles. We don't have a
Discriminate.
lower end. We don't take a low end. Like we will take large balls of glass if they're worth something.
the next morning, Flippy comes striding up, and
Oh boy, you guys.
they're looking for Sprocket because she's leaking from her cankles,
Oh,
and
Right,
really
yes.
needs that. Look, she's had a hippo touch, but she needs a goblin touch now.
yeah.
The hippo
yeah.
probably needs a touch too. I'm sure there was fluid
I-
transfer. Just be safe.
I could take 5 points.
Yeah. Or that we walk him to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
You get your reward from her.
Mm.
You seem to have cleared everything up that you need to.
Still
What's
haven't
next?
solved that murder though.
What do you mean? That's we
And I
killed
pick
the
up-
two people who did it.
Twist it in half. And I roast one half and pass it to you. It was a joke. And I knock the pieces of chicken together, slam one back.
Okay.
Should we grab ourselves a celebratory drink or something?
Oh,
No.
she
Good
goes
God, we're not
over and
drinking in a
pours
pirate town.
some of that molten wax into a cup for
LSD
you.
glue, no.
We're not here. Back in Nexus City or the womb.
Cheese soup. With fucking
Maybe
drugs
in the
it.
room. In the room. Let's get back to the
We're gonna
room.
drink it home. We gotta
I'm sure the
walk.
conference is done by now.
Oh, we
How
gotta
are
find
you
a
getting
reason to
home?
teleport us home too. We gotta find that jackass in Nexus City.
Yeah, before doing so, could you, Sprocket, would you mind giving us a little shot? Just a
Yeah,
little-
yeah.
Thank
Get
you.
a tetanus shot. I like it.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
you're-
laser going off.
Your concerns are alleviated.
Hmm.
Good to meet you, Keenaz. You take care now.
Mhm.
Don't
Keep
forget to give her your
practicing.
phone number when she's in town.
Ah, well, yeah.
She says to keep
She knows what this
practicing
was.
and sees herself out.
Yeah.
Some time passes.
Hmm.
You collect up your bounty. Say your goodbyes to the people that you've met here. Head back through Nexus City. There's a literal barrel on Jub's back, replacing where the wicker backpack full of chickens was,
Hmm.
and it's just stuffed full of troll hand, like Oni hand.
And I'm probably going to request used pickle brine or herring pickling.
Hmm.
Either one, whatever they have more of.
Lindblom pickles or
Ugh.
Gestel pickles.
Awesome.
You have a writ from Mistress Varna
Do not open. Do not let necromancers anywhere near.
It has a bunch of like spell tags pasted all over it. They're mostly for effect. Like
Explosive
nothing going
runes
on.
targeting only halflings, picking my pocket.
Yeah. Once again, the guards going into Nexus City are assholes.
Absolutely.
And you walk through. It's immediately nice and temperate here. Your winter clothes are sweaty ass. It is reasonably easy to using all of the spell slots at your availability. Make contact with your ride, so to speak.
The voices, they call to you. We require your assistance. You must find us. We carry the troll arm of Vaprak.
I'm not going to pretend to understand anything that you just said. I'm
We're
glad
over
you're
here
not dead.
accustomed. I'm still filling out forms.
Cool. Yeah, I'll wrap here in a day or two. I'll meet you on the outside gates, on the eastern gate where we came in. Just find a place to camp.
Give them a
I'll
telekinetic thumbs up.
I'll get us some motorbikes. It'll be fine.
What?
Nice.
And
The hell? We're riding motorcycles off into the sunset? I love it.
it works. It does the trick. He's like, I can't cast teleport. I don't
you
know
know
how to
somebody who
do that
does?
yet.
Like, we
Well,
could take
I-
you to a bar. You could hit up a nice lady. Get you someone who can cast you teleport. Get you a girl that casts you teleport.
It's about 1,000 gold if you want to go back that way.
Shit. Let's take the motorcycle.
All right. Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Hold on a second.
Oh no.
How long
Are you
is the
gonna
trip?
busk in a wizard town?
A month?
A month to get back?
Yeah.
We
Or
teleported,
1,000
man.
gold to teleport?
For 1,000 gold to teleport. Money talks. Do you want to take a private
cool.
jet or do you want to ride a scooter?
I mean,
How are you getting to Europe?
is it 1,000 gold each, or can we all
Yeah,
pitch
totally.
in?
Total.
How reliable is their caster?
It depends on what you're looking for. You
We're
can
looking to
buy
go to the
anything
womb.
in Nexus City.
I know, but are they familiar with getting us to the womb?
I would say so. Yeah.
I say that's a safe use of 250 each from us
Uh-huh.
from the share.
I was
agree.
going to say there is no way I'm spending a month with you people.
Oh well, okay, cool. Mr. Diamond Dust, let's get going. I'm sorry, who
Hey,
here
you-
could sneeze and lose more diamond dust than we need to spend on this spell?
Here's the funny thing. Before you said you were going to pay your 250, I was just going to drop the 1,000, but I ain't doing that now.
You are chaotic evil, sir.
I'm not evil. We've been over this.
Only partially.
Hmm.
I like it. You make it home. You
I
dispose
show up to
of
the
your
bar with a keg and then explain the story behind it. And then the
This is-
guy putting the tap to it goes, "Oh my god." Because usually when Jub Jub shows up with a barrel bigger than his buddy Sprocket, they're going to drink that for the rest of the
There's
day.
a thing in Dawson City called the Sourdough Cocktail.
I mean,
I was gonna
like,
ask.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
do
you
you
put
guys wanna make the
ethanol in
old-
it?
Are we going to make the Oni cask? Are we going to start selling craft artisanal beer brewed
Nice.
over an ancient evil artifact?
And with that, the camera zooms out as you're all like Jub Jub is
Jub Jub is
intent.
debating the recipe that needs
Like,
to go into this. It
you
needs
could
to
make-
be. You could use mezcal. It's so easy.
Oni hand booze or throw it into a volcano. But that's maybe a story for another day.
Yeah,
I'd be heading over to Callahan with this fucking nuclear device and just be
Oh, yeah,
like,
by
"You
the way,
think
we
that
have-
we could harness this? I'm
the
sure
Armored
this
Dead
could be a
God in the
beautiful energy source."
It's like, why are you hurting me in my office?
No! Look at it! Look at
Jesus
it!
fuck no!
It's
Use it to
between,
boil water and make
I've-
steam.
Shoots out your
I'm-
kneecaps.
I've wrapped it in lead.
Uh-huh.
the lead
Um,
melts. Come on, man.
I
Even
told him about
after
it
you
before I
take it
bring
out
it to you.
and throw it in a box.
Yeah.
It feel every time you go to pull something from your bag, your hand goes numb for a while. And you've recreated the bag from nothing using your infusions, and it still does that? You're like, oh no.
You want to check your extra dimensional spaces for space mold.
I've been
Oh.
touched.
Space louse.
Like ooh, this is how mind flayers came around, man. Like you gotta clean out the back cabinets.
I'm still gonna power a city with it. You just give me some time.
And
all
I
the
feel
Will
like
needs is a
Aaron,
new power source.
I feel like Aaron probably holds himself up somewhere, ancient and broody, and starts writing an emo metal ballad of like the Black Hand of Vaprock.
No.
First off, it's a 80s goth ballad.
Okay,
No one has answered if I got my pick or not.
I
you
did.
did?
I said yes.
Yeah, you said you did.
I
Okay.
100% said yes.
Perfect.
That is badass. Yes.
Is anything happening as I'm writing music utilizing this Oni
Pick of
fingernail
destiny?
pick?
Swear to God, if you multi-class
Yeah.
into warlock on top of what you've already done,
You you feel the strangest sensation to
Object.
take the top string and tune it down and just drop it.
Oh, drop it.
And you feel the strangest like need to just start barring your fingers and everything resonates heavy and you're like, yes,
Let the
release
metal
the
flow.
evil.
Let the metal flow.
Yeah, I feel like that's the inspiration that you get from it. It's like I have so many new and the reverberations through the bennies. Fuck yeah,
That's all I wanted.
I like it. It's a good time. Thank you everybody for playing through the last couple of weeks. It was good. We got some faces eaten.
so
lot.
many faces.
You
Yeah.
didn't die.
No, Sprocket got all the cool kills.
That is
Yeah.
technically what happens when you do like
That's what happens when you Nova Paladin. Yeah.
Halox. Halox.
I think I
Alex, man.
used almost every single ability and almost every single thing that I could have.
Good.
Yeah, in that last combat.
Just didn't the one turret never showed up, the defense turret, but I don't think we ever really need it, so it didn't
We
really
had a
matter.
defense turret that could have guarded us while we slept.
Yeah, just a little HP bonus or something like
Yeah.
that.
Tops up
I see.
10
Yeah.
hit points every round.
Oh, it's genuinely
Not
a
quite
defense
like
turret, as opposed
autonomous
to,
like that. Yeah.
autonomous defense. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, that would have been really cool.
Dungeons and Dragons grammar. God.
We are taking a week off for the long weekend, and then we're back for GURPS.
Yeah, baby.
Great.
We are
You are
visiting
you
the
guys.
world of Hellboy, the BPRD, and the strange world of 3D6.
I'm
Sorry,
playing
what?
a dude
3D
named
what? Sorry?
Larry.
Yeah, that's what I heard
3D6.
too.
And
3D.
I'm going to be the dungeon
3D6.
master.
Oh, I thought you said 3D sex.
I mean,
Like-
GURPS, if you want, you can make a character that has erotic art. I'm not going to stop you.
Strap
There's
on the
that.
VR set. Let's go.
Nothing willy-nilly about performance checks and con saves. No, GURPS has a delineated skill set, and you can take techniques and specializations, anything you need.
Nice.
You can be the eroticist of your dreams.
I like it. While still being a hippo man with a gun.
Technically, yes.
And
However,
thank you
in the
guys for
BTRD,
having
might
me
be
as well.
limited.
Of
Yeah.
course.
It was a blast to be here. This was a great arc. Had a lot of fun.
Even if it was just the funny voice, you managed to make this that much better.
Nice.
That was good.
Flippy may be back someday then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Flippy canonically lives in our Naylore campaign now. But
Good.
Yes.
so we have 4
Jub
weeks
lurks.
worth of GURPS starting May 29th. We'll be taking a break June 19th. And then we'll be back for our final episode of GURPS. Then we got 4 weeks worth of Star Wars TTRPG role-playing game.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Star Wars is going to be fun.
And then we've got currently...
Misa want to play too.
No, damn you.
I've never wanted to do player-on-player combat so fast.
You're going to have to roll
You know,
initiative versus James.
I'm not
the
going to
GM.
lie. I almost made a Gungan Sith.
Oh,
I thought
It
that
worked.
was already
Oh,
covered.
God.
That isn't
Jar
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 is
is
like
the
absolutely
ultimate
Sith.
Sith Lord. He was Darth Sidious in disguise.
Yeah.
And
He
then
was supposed to be originally go to the dark side in the original
Yeah.
script.
Last half of August, we got 3 weeks of Girl by Moonlight, the
Oh.
Magical Girl TTRPG system.
That's gonna be
We
fun.
got tapped to do some of the playtesting for it on stream. It hits Kickstarter, I think, May 23rd, so next week.
Yeah.
You can go in and back it. It's all
Great
coming
system.
through.
Based
Yeah.
on Blades in the Dark. I love it.
Blades in the Dark is eloquent and just sexy. I love it. But yeah, that's coming in by what's the name? Evil Hat.
Yeah,
Evil Hat
Evil Hat.
Productions. Throwing it in. So
Good folks.
if you like what we do, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the video.
Hit
It
up the
helps out more
Logomancy
than.
webpage. Get yourself some merch. Spread the love.
Yes, we have shirts and
We do
beanies
have
now.
that website now, sir.
It is a thing. And we'll see you at GameCon Canada in Calgary in a couple of weeks. So good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.